You know what?
No!
You know what? I'll be happy just to run that one shot where I kill you, and I'm specifically gonna go after you, just you. And then
Is it deal?
when the bad guy, like when you ask the bad guy why, they'll be like, yeah,
Is it
raisins,
dealing with that one boss that we talked about?
maybe.
Okay, the one CR30 one.
Oh my god, I know which one you're talking about now. Yes. I hate this. I don't want to use that boss. I don't even know how it's gonna work. You gotta give me, you gotta give me
It's such.
stats.
Listen. It's gonna be. I I almost want to tell everyone what the boss is.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, you can do it if you want. I'm not gonna stop you.
Metal Pippers.
You're so fast.
Black screen. Oh no.
Mecha Pippers.
City escape intensifies.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yes.
Exactly on the nose.
Oh my. All right. We know it's ready. Yeah, I put stream should be up. Hopefully everything looks good. It looks like OBS seems to not be telling me anything's wrong. Doesn't tell me that my CPU is on fire, so that's good.
I'll be that.
Wow, Chris, that's rude.
See.
Okay, so yeah, everything looks good. LBS are ready. I posted information on Twitter, like everyone keeps mean to me to do.
The
I don't think we
memes.
can be ready ever, but
Yeah. I'll never be professional.
I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
Hey, I'm the
Say
one who's
I
being the
do not
DM
want to
here.
go first.
What? You wanted to go first last time. Now you don't?
I know, but my dinner just finished and I want to eat.
God damn it. Okay.
Last week I was all prepared. I had finished cooking. I had already eaten. I was like ready to go.
No wonder Cody couldn't make it. You were too prepared. You
I
absorbed
know.
his
I threw off
energy.
the whole universe.
Yeah, you
I threw off
did.
the whole
You
universe.
really did, you butt.
It was all my fault.
Oh, baby, not really. Anyway, who would like to go first? Wait, I need to do an introduction.
Also, I can't see the map.
What?
I just see blackness.
Yeah,
Crap bastards.
probably need to turn token vision off, or change the map entirely.
I mean, so I'm trying to get ready to do Showtime Fable, but at the moment it's not working. Okay, you should be able to see the wider map now. Honestly, I figured out how to make the map look wider now, so I can make sense more of how some of the stuff looks now. I'm happy about that. Too bad it took me a year of figuring it out. I hate it.
Just what D&D needs more of, whiteness.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Kidding.
working for the new TSR, eh?
You donkey.
Oh my gosh, Karst.
It was sarcasm. It was sarcasm.
It's okay, Karst is white. He can say these stupid things. Nor do I care, so if anyone's offended by that, I don't give a crap.
Real quick, in the realm of absolutely terrible timing, the new Football Manager game just dropped.
The what just dropped?
Football Manager.
Oh my god.
Yes. What we need, more football.
No, you are not leaving to play Football Manager.
No. I'm not. Plus it's not a game I need to pay attention to anyway. But no, I'll play it later.
Oh
And it's not our American hand egg first.
No, also, thank you for the head
soccer.
patch.
It's soccer.
Oh, well.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So hello everyone, it is I, Fable of Fables, and these are my lovely players. Today we are finally going to be ending this game. It has been a long 3.5 years, just about 3.5 years. It's been 3 years, maybe half at this point.
It's been 3.5.
Yep.
I've been tweeting about 3.5 years for like 2 weeks. Don't contradict me now.
Dude, I don't know time, okay? Leave me alone. All right. It's finally the end of this game. In the beginning, it was me, Kyle, Karst, and Dushai. We had two other individuals. We will not speak of them because they are bad people. Well, one's bad, the other one was questionable, honestly. She was.
Honestly, we're better off without them.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we were really better off without them.
Because we found instead 3 awesome people.
Yeah, we got 3 new nerds, Cody, Chris, and Ann.
Can you imagine what would have happened if we would have got those other 2 players? The one that was like, I killed Count Strahd at level 5, took all of his money, and became a boss of Waterdeep.
See what I mean? See what I mean? You
Sounds
remember
terrifying.
you remember that, but you don't remember the other stupid conversations we had before.
Or the blood cleric who's like, I am the son of Asmodeus and an angel having a one-night stand. My father tormented me my entire life, and so I am forever lost between my hatred for him, my devil side, and the love on my mother, my angel side. And I will constantly flip a coin to decide whether or not what I do is good or evil. And then instantly Pippers arrests him. You're going to jail!
Yes.
Son of a bitch!
Yes, let's just go with the fact that Pippers is constantly arresting people. Why not?
Wait, so I kind of assumed this, but I never actually legit just straight up asked it. When we answered the questions on the little interview thing or whatever, I forget what site that was.
Uh-huh.
You just put them in the group and then you guys like decided as a team.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I thought Fable was just being a dictator, being like, this is who's playing with us.
No, I literally showed it to the 3 of them and was just like, I need your guys' opinion because I want everyone to agree on who should we at, just because I felt like it'd be better to get everyone's opinions. I wasn't just like,
I know.
oh yes, this person is perfect.
I know. I figured you did that. I never actually asked before.
Yeah.
I think we all chose wisely.
Yeah. Didn't we also have one guy who was like, I want you to pick me because this is going to be the start of my streaming career.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah.
Wait, that was me.
Oh my god. There's one guy who literally posted, like, I think it was one of the people Cal talked about that had a really dark character. I'm like, nope. Delete it, and then not even a day or 2 later, they're like, oh, sorry, I didn't see the part where you said no hero character. Here's a new character who better fits the world. And I'm like, no, I don't trust you. You need to read the rules, please. I know reading is boring, but like, no. All I ask is that
Wait, we were supposed to read the rules before we played this game?
No.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Have you guys met me?
Oh my god. I read the rules, I mean just read the restrictions. No evil characters, and they instantly posted an evil character, and I'm like, what part of no evil characters do you not understand? I even put it in bold lettering.
You mean the rules of your game, not the rules of D&D.
No, dude, no. The rules of D&D are stupid. You kidding?
I'm never gonna read those.
The rules of D&D are stupid unless Wizards of the Coast wants to sponsor us. Then they're great. Thumbs up.
Yes.
We totally don't disagree with your entire 1D at all.
Yes, we will totally shill if it means getting free money from you, Wizards. In the words of my good friend,
I will,
shill.
and I mean that unironically. I am broke.
Yes. I am
Also,
beyond
Dice
broke.
Punk, if you're listening, we have someone here who would very much love to speak highly about you for money. And right, Cody?
Have you seen Austin's Patreon?
Nope.
It deserves more than it's getting, and it's not getting very much.
Oh, good.
See everyone.
Austin is a very strange lad.
Austin could not pay me.
Austin needs to be paid.
He is in the same boat as us.
Okay. So we're all ready. Right. So, doing a quick recap. Giving a quick recap, last time on Tales from Ocraria, you all had the final battle. You fought Morio Talon. It was a long and hard-fought battle. Many of you got injuries. Many of you were close to dying. Some of you not so much. At the end of the day, you were able to kill Morio Talon. However, he had somehow placed a curse, a strange curse on himself that was tied into Pippers. Figuring out something to do, Dushai, Dothrat within her gave himself up, gave his body up, his soul, and placed itself into Morio Talon's, making sure to finally get rid of his corruption from this world. However, is that really the end of Dothrat? Only time will tell.
Only you can decide. Please call this toll-free number at the bottom of your TV.
Yes, at 1-800, give us money. That is the fun.
Yeah, that's how they decide whether or not Jason Todd will die.
I know that's how the thing is. It was
Wow.
rigged. It was rigged. Oh my gosh. Yes.
And also how SpongeBob would come out in the fight against the Flying Dutchman.
I'm sorry. The only way to
remember
actually
that?
find out what happened to Gothrat is for you to like and subscribe below. Click that bell.
And also, be sure to give Fable lots of subs. He needs those subs.
Oh yeah,
Like
Twitch,
meat-
whatever. I
Yeah,
forgot about
like,
Twitch.
Yeah,
Like
Kyle's
meat-
lonely.
Yes,
yeah,
he-
like Meatball.
Yes, I actually really do need some subs, guys. I'm broke. I'm scared. My car's broken. I'm running out of rainwater. It's terrible. Anyway, back to the game.
Sorry, I've been stealing your rainwater.
Son of a bitch.
Fable needs those Wubba Lubba subs.
Lava. Cars are grounded.
Also,
Alright,
real
well,
quick,
if we're
if you
gonna be
look at-
like this.
If you look at the statuses in Discord, just ignore it. It's not real.
Oh my god. Okay, so
Chris.
but yes, the battle. Before we go any more weird tangents, like weird off-topic situations at this point. Yes, like I mentioned, is it truly the end? Who knows? Maybe Mario Talon had some backup plans. We'll figure it out. I do have plans for some one-shots that may tie into the greater story as a whole. It really depends if this lovely group of nerds is up to doing those. We'll see what happens. Or maybe we'll see what happens in game 2, whenever that happens. So yes, right. It was a battle. Dushai lost her arm. Livia got her mom back, actually, which was interesting. The Traveler offered you all gifts, except he gave two things to Livia, two things to both Livia and Pippers, so they have one each, and then he offered you all a gift. Lucas used his wish to bring back Livia's mom. Webby giving the special item that we'll talk about later. Not gonna say anything. Priscus just said, give my gift to Lady Alessia. And Dashai was given the scroll of wish. Was given a wish scroll. That's what I meant. And we'll pick up today's session with it being about 2 months since the events of, since the final battle. The world is still recovering. Many of the soldiers, many of the people who were hurt, scared, or homes that were burned during the riots that happened have been trying their best to rebuild. Many of the cities have been doing their best to recover. You guys have been going to parties from here to there, resting where you can, talking to family members, things like that. Although the map doesn't really show it, well, the map does show changes, I will explain that in a second. There was certain places where some of Morio Talon's Draconians did attack smaller villages thanks to heroes and would-be mercenaries. Were able to fight them off. However, because of the greater threats as a whole that Morio Talon did on the small island, many people did lose their lives. Not to the point where it was bad, but those heroes will forever be remembered in a memorial in Goldshrine. If you wish to pay your respects, there's always there to do that. And we'll pick up with who wished to go first on their epilogue. It really is depending. There's also some other stuff I'll talk about as it happens. But who would like to go first? And if you can't pick, we can just roll. We can just roll with for initiative to see who goes first by chance of the draw. Or roll of the dice. Hey Kenji, how are you, my guy?
I don't mind if no one else wants to.
Alright, you would like to go first then?
I don't mind.
Okay, since no one else wants to
Is
go
the
apparently.
key word.
Okay.
I'm literally not prepared, but I'll go with my heart.
Okay. How are you, Kenji? I hope you're doing good. Alright, Anne. What is Livia doing during her epilogue?
Well, I think, first of all, right after everything, Livia would have spent many weeks with her parents, reconnecting with her mom, while actually just getting to know her mom. You know? So she would spend quality times with her parents. She would also spend a lot of time with Lucas, kind of like, with the dust settling. Maybe get more romantically involved, wink wink.
Wink wonk.
Mhm.
Okay.
Stop it!
Sorry.
So that's why I didn't want this to happen last week.
Well, again, if
Yeah,
special
no, I'm not
person-
going that deep. Wink.
Oh god.
But I don't, because I'm kind of gonna have to reveal some Lucas stuff at the same time. But obviously, Lucas, feel free to add to it. She will start, I guess, making a house plan for
Mhm.
her and Lucas, kind of like slightly off our current land, just to have a little tiny, not tiny, but not a manor, obviously, a decent house with plants and shit around.
Private home.
Home. And she would also make, next to that, well, she would plan to make a art studio. We've just been kind of reevaluating what she wants for her future. And obviously, having lost family and got it back, she feels the importance of just having family, and she wants to replicate that for Ray to actually be given to the next generation.
Mhm.
So all of this made her think a lot. Adventuring, she's gonna take a bit of a step back, relax, not go full speed ahead as she's been doing for the past year or so. And she wants to make an art gallery with paintings. You can go in and visit those pocket universe she's gonna create.
Okay.
And for that, eventually, she is planning to use the key the Traveler gave her to ask the Traveler to bring her to the most fucked up place in the universe. Like, fucked up as in magical and the most strange and very, like, the type of thing that just gets you very creative. No, not Ohio. Peppers. Yes, maybe the BDSM parade in San Francisco. Why not?
Oh
Yeah.
my lord.
At anime convention. The big one.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe she's gonna actually make a little step on this art and see something and be like, what the fuck? I'm gonna make a painting out of that. So that's kind of our goal in the future.
Okay.
That's what she figured out in 2 months. Obviously, it's just 2 months.
Okay. Give me a quick. I got you. There's so many things going on. We got raided, and too many people are following. I'm just like, oh my god. Thank you again, Gore. I really appreciate it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Too many things going on, guys. Hold on. I'm going crazy. Okay. Yes. Thank you again for the raid. Thank you so much. Hope you all are having fun. Welcome, Raiders. My name's Salem. These are my friends. We're having the epilogue of our D&D game.
Hi,
It's the end,
Gore.
guys.
Hi, Miko.
Yeah, Miko, thank you so much for bringing the raid over here, my guy. Hope you're all doing well.
Perhaps
Yes.
the beginning of something new? Question mark.
Oh yes.
Very new.
Yes.
A lot of new things.
To quote one of my favorite shows, every beginning is an end, and every end has a beginning. And yes, even though this is an ending, this might be the start of something new. Yes, for sure.
Was that supernatural?
Could be. I don't actually think I've ever heard it from Supernatural, but could be.
Might have
I
done it at
seem
the end
to
of the last season.
remember Chuck saying that during the season 5 finale, but also like I'm a trash baby, so maybe not.
You're fine, Cody.
Oh, you saw the tweet, Gore? Oh, yay!
Oh goodness. Okay, but yes.
How many of us tweeted about this?
No.
That's the Matrix. Oh goodness. Probably.
So realistically, for 2 months, I think that's pretty much it.
Okay, so Anne.
If ever you plan on getting ahead of 2 months, there's gonna be other things. Wink, wink.
Probably a lot, yeah. Probably a lot of planning.
Okay. Well, first, this is just like, for now, this is just like the start of it. And after we're done, I'll say we can go like a bit of a time skip to the future. Like a bit more deeper in time.
A general ending.
Yeah, like a general ending. This is just like, kind of like just a small tidbits, footnotes. Right. So, Olivia, you use the key that the traveler gave you. You use the key that the traveler gave you. You now have access to the traveler's library, or the Wanderer's library. That's what I called it. The place you were in before. You are greeted by the traveler as well as many other places. The traveler does tell you this. He says, "Greetings, Olivia. I'm very happy to see that you've accepted the gift. Now, if you are interested in traveling and seeing the world, there is multiple places you can go to. All you have to do is think of one thing and we can start your adventure now. Or if you wish to stay in one place for long, that's possible too. Remember, this is your choice and your fun. I do hope Peppers will be able to join us as well. I do hope he brings some of his favorite chaos with him."
True. Though if he's here, it's probably gonna turn into mayhem.
I know.
And mine was, quick. Stop everywhere, see the most crazy sceneries, hop and hop and hop and hop. Just to get my creativity going,
Right. He just like
And eventually maybe travel more, but right now I kind of want to take it easy. I have a lot of plans back home.
Right, I do hope to see what your creativity brings you. But if you're ready, all you have to do is take my hand. And he holds out his hand for you. And
I take the hand.
Okay, as soon as you do, you are teleported to worlds and things you have never seen before. Things where your creativity can run wild. Things where places where things don't make sense, and some things that do make sense, but yet aren't supposed to make sense, if that makes sense. Not really. I don't know what
That's perfect.
Okay.
That's what she wants.
Okay. But yes. You spend some time traveling, and while you're doing that, who would like to go next?
I have returned.
Cody!
Like 3 people are using streaming services in my home. I am very sorry.
It's
Oh, no.
okay.
That might be scuff on my end.
It's okay, my dude.
Kenji wants to go next.
Alright, Kenji, what do you want to do?
Kenji, I task you with the following. I have 3 different characters to do epilogues for. 2 of them are going to be short and meme-ish, and 1 of them is going to be Priscus. Who you want to hear from?
Let's just get the 2 memes out of the way real quick, I guess. Oh my god, another thing I
Makes
never
sense
thought
to
I
me.
would say in D&D. Let's get the memes out of the way. Oh
Yeah, but Benji's dead.
yeah, he's
Yeah,
been dead for like a year now, too,
and
even.
same with Ink.
No, Ink's not dead.
Ink stopped adventuring with us, so clearly Ink died.
No,
A
Benji
bad
didn't.
turf who is occasionally right like a stopped clock twice a day once said, "Death is but the next great adventure."
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh damn.
Okay, so Cody, just get the memes out of the way. Oh,
Alright, I'm going to start with Ink because she will be the shortest and memeiest.
Okay.
First of all, Ink has remolded themselves into a body that they have found some tinkers and made themselves into Elliot Page. Because I decided, like, 5 minutes before we started, hey, Elliot Page would actually be a great fan cast for Ink.
Okay.
And I've lost you. I've been cut off, haven't I?
No, you're still there.
Oh, everyone was really quiet.
We're just
Yeah, we're just being respectful.
yeah.
But they are now. I suppose I'll have to ask Fable a little bit of a question. Whomst, or what's the situation like in the Shadow Isles these days?
Right. Okay, that actually comes into play. So you know how I said the veil was broken, or well, yeah, it's essentially was broken. Things got very messed up around the world. The Shadow Isles was transported from its original place in the Elemental Isles to a bit farther on the planet, and it's now been broken up into pieces. It is now known as Shadow Stitch, a place you have been to in the one shots I ran last year. Yep.
Okay.
It is now very
I
chaotic.
think Ink is going to make contact with the party, and specifically Lucas and Priscus. There is a Fey Lord she has read of, whom he thinks will be interested in taking patronage over Shadow Stitch.
Mm-hmm.
And she wants to, her pronouns are she, they now, by the way.
Okay.
Okay.
They want to help Shadow Stitch however they can, because it's been good to them. So they're gonna kind of bug the Fae to help and, like, reunite this now divided land.
Sorry, Chris. Did you really just fucking sob with the bitch?
Yes. Continue.
Continue, Cody. Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh.
And then, once that job is in safe hands, Ink is going to set off around the world just doing hot robot shit.
Okay. I'm curious as to what defines hot robot shit, but with how weird this party can get, I kind of think it's best I don't ask that.
Steampunk.
Just, did you ever watch Bo?
Yes. Yes.
I feel like that's what Ink's life is like now.
Ah.
You know what? I accept this as canon. It's canon now.
I love it.
God, it's so stupid. Gosh. I love
And
it.
maybe Ink will be heard from again in Aquaria, but it will be many a year before it is done.
Yes. Oh my
Awesome.
gosh. Thanks, Ann. Thanks, Chris, for the Twitch primes. Oh,
Come on, guys. Give more subs, gifts, and bits. Get that hype train going. Do it. Pop it up.
Oh my god, guys. Okay, so Ink essentially, yes, now part of Saddle Stitch, and she so your connection is basically telling Lady Alessia about it, which is interesting, yes. I believe I posted in the Discord what the map of Shadow Stitch looks like, so it's a very
Please ignore the
interesting.
notifications.
Yep. Okay. Okay. So yes. I'm trying to ignore it, Carson. That help me.
Sorry, please continue. I love hearing your story.
I love you, Kyle. I just want you to know that. And yes, it is platonic. Yes, it is the most platonic way possible, like you say, you weirdo. Okay, so yes, Lady Alessia, in time, will find out about Shadow Stitch and do what she can to help. It's very interesting since, I didn't mention this before, Shadow Stitch is essentially made up of mostly monster races that prefer the darts, so Drows, Kobolds, Durgar, Daru. That's not even how you say it. The other subtype of Durgar. They're in friggin' they're in one of the books.
Darrow?
Darrows, there you
Or
go.
Darrow, or however.
Yeah, those
D&D
dudes.
needs a pronunciation guide.
It really
Yeah.
does, actually. It really does. I said, yeah, but those dudes. Basically all of that. So yeah, Lady Alessia will have fun with that. That's it for Ink and her Bobo life. What is freaking
Benji.
yes? What is Benji's life up to?
Does someone else want to go before Benji? Because I don't want to dominate the conversation.
Probably best to get them all done out of the way. You know. So
All right. All right. I think. Well, this requires me to ask one thing about the fabled portal as well.
Mm-hmm.
Are we going through with our half-joking suggestions of making it go from an estate to a fully, like, autonomous village? Because I think doing so would be interesting. And I think if we did, Benji would kind of take on a leadership role there.
Well, that's up to Dushy as well. Well, that's up to you all, but Dushy, what do you think? Would you like to see this place become a small village? I mean, technically it kind of already is. You have a bunch of kobolds, a bunch of NPCs, you say, many people who've heard stories of you all wanting to help you as well.
Do you know, I just realized something.
Yes.
We spent, I don't know, like 6 months sending fucking animals through a bag. And I don't think we ever checked on the zoo.
No, we never did. We never even got paid, I think.
we have some back pay we need.
So you see what
This
happens.
game with hundreds of platinum. I think we're good.
So what happens is the minute you try to get your money, turns out the zoo closed and Lady Bumblebee left. So you guys are shit out of luck. You're welcome. No,
Oh,
what
damn.
do you mean? Guys, Cody has a point. You
Damn.
you have hundreds of platinum. Are you serious right now?
We have hundreds of platinum, but it could be thousands.
Oh my lord.
We need a hedge fund for our grandkids.
I also want to know how that one dude fared after how many animals attacked him, jumping out of his toilet and whatever.
Oh my! I'll get to that soon.
He's the new BBG.
I have a correction. I do not have hundreds of platinum. I have 69.
So you obviously don't need any more. You have enough.
I spent to that amount and have not touched my money since.
You've been using your gold instead.
No, I haven't bought shit.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So
Anyway, sorry.
yes, Dushy said yes. So, yes, Cody. Fable Portal becomes a bit of a small village essentially. And yes, Peppers. too much is going on. I'm sorry.
Benji.
Benji can take over as leader because I'm pretty sure since he essentially is the one there all the time, he can become its leader.
Yeah, I think, you know, it would be a democratic thing.
Hmm.
Benji would want that, but also, I think he ran a strong campaign based on just like community action and direct, you know, problem solving. And I think I think he would make a good mayor. Yes, Kenji, the McQuare. It's a Dice Funk reference.
Oh dear. I had a feeling it was a reference to something. Wait, can he become the Maroff? Anyone who gets that reference, you're welcome.
You're fired.
I knew you're the only one that's gonna get it. Oh, Cody got it too. Thank you. So yeah.
No, I think Vance is the sheriff, which is totally a conflict of interest since Vance is still actively involved in being a criminal, but sometimes it'd be like that.
Yes, sometimes it do be like that. Oh goodness.
It's like I feel like Vance's crime concern is like an anime delinquent gang.
Oh my god.
It's like you know at the beginning of Bleach when Ichigo and damn it, who's the other one?
Rukia?
The Hispanic dude.
Oh,
Chad?
Sato. Yeah, or
Yes.
Chad as he's known in the English dub. Yes, Sato.
Yes, when they have like this reputation as violent delinquents, and the only bad thing we ever see them do is beating the shit out of some other delinquents who were like sexually harassing people.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that. They're less criminals and more vigilantes, which is not necessarily better.
Oh my lord.
If the laws can't protect the people, and the people protect the people.
I love
Okay.
how this is becoming the Wild West all of a sudden.
Exactly.
You're not even in a deserty, dry, humid area. You're in a grassland, field land, and there's cowboys now for some reason. Okay.
So what you're saying is I need to turn into Cowboy You on Tea Peppers. Got it.
No!
Okay, so, but yes, Cody.
Not again.
Oh my gosh. But Cody, with that, with Benjamin becoming the mayor and Vance being the sheriff of the town, the Fabled Portal in time grows to be one of the most successful villages out there. In time, it will expand, of course, due to the fact that many of you will probably still live here for years to come, or many of you will probably move away in time. No one knows. We'll figure out that in time. But yes, in the future, it turns out that many would-be heroes / very interesting individuals that would push the world forward would actually originate from here. Snowflake being one of them, but I'll get to her story in time. And no, it doesn't have to do with an antimatter rifle or a rail
Of
gun.
course not.
What do you mean, odd, Cody?
Because I was gonna say, of course not, it's a railgun.
Cody. Oh my god.
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
gonna miss this. Oh my god. I'm sad now.
We'll just be even goblinier, even more goblin-esque for campaign 2.
Yeah. We're not going anywhere. It's just our characters are.
I know. I'm gonna miss these losers, honestly.
Oh, we will make even bigger losers. Just you await.
Okay. All right, Cody, for your last one, Benjamin. Sorry, no, I just said Benjamin. Brisket. Oh, I'm not gonna miss messing the names up. I'm not gonna miss that. I hope I get better with this in time.
Hopefully, though, in the next campaign, Cody doesn't have to keep changing his characters every 30 sessions.
Oh god, it'll be every 2 sessions. Okay, so jokes aside, Briskus, I have some things for you, but I'll do that as soon as you let me know what he wants to do.
I think after the final battle, when Priscus eventually, like, he's gonna take like a week to make sure everything is squared away in the prime material.
Mhm.
And then he's gonna go back to the Feywild for a while. Uh, because of the nature of the Feywild, or the Emerald Dream, rather,
Mhm.
and the way time passes, he's there for quite a bit. And what he's doing there is organizing with Ink and Lady Aleskia to send aid to the Prime Material and, like, get the other lords and ladies of the Fey Court on board with doing so. Because, his family and friends are there. He wants them to be, like, well taken care of.
Aw.
He will be back, of course, by the end of that 2 months, but from his perspective, it's been more like a year and a half, or I don't know, whatever conversion rate Fable sees as fair.
Okay. Actually,
Uh,
that will tie into something else. I think it's kind of funny.
Nice.
Funny haha or funny oh no?
Probably a little bit of both, to be honest with you.
Funny ho ha!
Yes.
Oh.
Okay. Is
Priscus will be missed.
he'll be back?
Oh god, he died!
Oh my god. Okay. So
He
Priscus.
told you exactly where he was going. You ignored him.
Right. So Priscus, Lady Alestia, well, in time, with how fast things move in the prime material plane compared to the Emerald Dream, in time, many of the Fey lords and ladies think of this as a very interesting idea. They do plan to help out, and they do have an idea as to something they wish to do. Many of them do come together, thinking of a plan, and in time, in the matter of a month or a couple days, really. Well, for them it takes months, but for you all, it literally happened in a matter of a second. A new continent is born, off to the far west of Ocraria. A new continent is born where many Fey Lords seem to think of this as a project, something they thought of as fun, something they thought would be interesting. I will talk about that more in a little bit. But yes. Turns out,
Did I just colonize the prime material?
no, I had plans for this, but you're kind of helping me by doing it in story, so thank you.
Oh no.
Yes, oh no. Thank you, Cody. So yes, that is what happens. Cody, in the future for Priscus, just because I know you mentioned this before, Lady Alestia tells you that due to the fact that the veil was broken, many things did kind of get into the world and many things disappeared. Because of that, some of the smaller nations became bigger. She asks, in the future, if you're interested, would you go exploring them for her? See new sights, make new friends, see new things. Things and such things like that.
Yeah,
Because I know you mentioned that
me
is
and my
something.
cat husband.
Yes, you and your cat husband, who was given a ring that will now share your lifespan with his. So, but yeah, I did talk about that in Benjamin's wedding. But yes, you have rings of eternal love, which basically shares your lifespans together. So you don't have to worry about the whole growing super old thing. But you still have to worry about it. Your partner will be there with you, though. That's the thing. That's the difference. Yes. Oh, talking about your cat husband, in time, he would end up becoming known as a leader of the Talons, the Talons of Remnant, a very interesting mercenary group that ended up bringing all the Leonins scattered around the world back under one rule. They would go off to do many great things for the world. Many of them would become peacekeepers. Some of them would become conquerors of warlords, things like that. It became a very interesting thing, but that's another story and legend for another day. Some stories say that the leader and their very interesting yet silly have a husband, Briscus, were madly in love with each other. Others say that they two would go off into battle and fight would-be warlords into submission. But if that's true or not, no one really knows. Only time will tell. Alright, who would like to go next? Genji cat husband.
I guess it's Anne. Sorry, I guess I'll go next then.
Yep.
So after getting back, Lucas would definitely for sure, give Livia the time and space she needs to reconnect with her, her mom and her dad, I mean, that's why he used that wish spell to bring her mom back to life, He wanted her to get the chance to do what he wanted to do. And in that time, he'd probably be spending time with his parents as well, getting to know them, finding out how they met, and, fill him in on, what his life has been like, easing them into some of the less kind of savory details of his life.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Kind of leaving out how he made money.
Curses.
Curses? I didn't know that Lucas was into curses. When did you need to team up with Gil and make some money off those curses?
Nah, I think hers was because he disconnected.
Oh, okay.
I did.
But yeah, so and yeah, basically, and also would be, I guess, also trying to reach out and see how how the kids were doing, and not just kind of not contacting the kids, but just finding out with Benji's help to get just kind of like a report on how they're doing, if they've survived the veil tearing and all that, and would also try to get in contact with Grace, the
Fable, you're on the start screen again.
Oh no. Oh. Yeah, we tried to get in contact with Grace, the tiefling woman, who's the other mother of one of his kids. And because since he hadn't heard back from her from his initial letter, he's just kind of worried and concerned. So.
Okay.
And after that, when Livia comes back, would definitely take her out on more dates that she deserves. Give her the attention she deserves as well. Definitely go stargazing again because that was so much fun last time. And as Anne said, probably would get a little bit more intimate, hand holding, all that,
Wow.
Yeah, I know. Interlocked fingers and everything. Oh. And probably, discuss with her, what or how maybe she foresees her future, and probably tell her that while he doesn't know what the future will hold, he thinks it'd be pretty great if she would be in it with him. And if that was something she would want for the future, then we'd definitely discuss getting a home for themselves, maybe within walking distance of the base, and everyone, because they're a family too to him now, not just friends. So he wants to be close to everyone. And a little, his first home that he kind of made with himself, made for himself with everyone. Yeah. So that'd probably be what happened within the first few months.
Okay. Lucas.
What happens years later, we don't know.
Yes, we'll wait for that to happen. Lucas, it takes some time, months, for Grace to finally get in contact with you. She's not happy that the man who came into her life gave her a child and then just left. She's not happy to see you, but it takes a couple months for her to warm up to you. She says she'll give you a chance to be in your daughter's life. However, it's gonna be with a lot of restrictions, a lot of rules, and the minute you do something she doesn't like, she will essentially cut you off completely. But when she looked at you and heard stories about you, she oddly says thank you for becoming better than when she met you. It seems like such a strange, like bittersweet feeling, but oddly fills you with a sense of calm, would you say? I don't know how you would consider Lucas for Lucas, but it's, yes. Although it'll take her many more years before she completely forgives you, but it's a good first step in the long line.
He would very much understand that and would respect any choice that she made. Just like how Esmeralda didn't want him, in her daughter's life, since she, since she fell in love with someone else, who her daughter considers her father.
Yeah.
That's very, very understandable. But, he just would, again, of course, reassure Esmeralda, and Grace both that if, anything happens, that they need someone with capable means of fighting or, negotiating, sweet talking, that he will help. That.
So
Yeah.
okay. I know everyone's here, but I think everything went quiet for me for a second, so I got scared.
Yeah, I had to disconnect and reconnect, and I decided to stop fecking around with the Wi-Fi and just connect on my phone, so my audio quality is going to be bad for the remainder of the stream. I am sorry.
You're fine. I just got scared because Chris was saying something, and then they got quiet, and no one said anything. I'm like, holy shit, is what happened?
Yeah, I just kind of trailed off.
Okay.
I've already interrupted enough. I didn't want to interrupt anymore.
Also, I guess it's a good thing, Cody. We had you get your three characters out of the way. Get well, not out of the way, but done first before the more Wi-Fi issues happened.
Yeah.
Woo. Okay, Peppers, Webby, Dustshy. Which one do you want to go next?
Yeah, you sound fine, Cody. Kenji's right. Yeah, who
Yeah,
wants
okay.
to sound next?
I want to
Cody's-
go last.
You want to go last?
Okay,
no.
we'll have to do
So we
rock,
can't
paper,
do-
scissors for Dushy and frickin' Peppers. No, I'm kidding.
You mean rollies? Gotta do rollies?
Yeah, because I did say I want to go last week, so I beat you to that.
Okay, I'll go second to last. How about that?
I
Okay,
see. I see.
Chris
So
is
we
next
can't
then.
stop you.
Chris,
Your
next
crazy
then.
stuff.
Chris, it's your turn. I hope you're not eating dinner, or if you are, then I will wait like 2 seconds.
Well, he's not doing the other thing he was doing earlier.
Playing football?
He wasn't playing football. He's playing football manager.
Chris.
I'm trying to come back. Ivy just peed on the floor. Somebody else go.
Oh no!
Oh no. Okay. Okay. Sitting up. I guess I'll take one for the team.
Now I'll go next. So you see, Mario Talon returns. We gotta do an improv session. Let's go.
Ah!
I'm kidding. All right, you sure you want to go, Kyle?
Yeah.
Okay.
How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man?
I don't know, like 50 times at this point.
All right. Now, where am I casting Fireball?
Oh my god.
No! Oh.
Okay. How are we starting this?
Okay, so it's been 2 months. How do you want to start it? What has Pipper's been doing for the last 2 months?
Okay, so for the last 2 months, Pippers has been basically, well, I'm now king of the kobolds, or at least my clan of kobolds.
Yes.
One of the very first things, this is very minor, I would have set up wanted posters to see if anyone can find the former king and his son.
Okay.
Ooh.
Alive. Not dead or alive. Alive.
Rats.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'll let you know how that goes.
Okay. The other thing is too, I want to set up Uru as the leader of the kobolds.
Okay.
Relinquishing a throne?
And I want to also make sure that Gex and Snowflake know all the things they need to know about being kobolds.
Okay.
Mhm.
So things like stabbing dead bodies,
Mhm.
if it doesn't work, hit someone in the nuts, things like that. Got it.
Yeah. And I want to teach Gex everything I know how to be a rogue,
Okay.
and Snowflake everything on how to be an artificer if Zane is okay with letting me do that.
Yeah.
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 Key.
Okay. That will probably tie into the future I have for snowflakes and Gex.
Oh no.
Gex.
Not another one.
Okay, so in the future, Snowflake, being taught everything you know about being an artificer, in time will one day. Well, I had originally had it set planned that she would become a ranger due to her affiliation with animals, or possibly a druid, but I thought ranger would kind of fit more better for her. In time, she would become a ranger using her knowledge of the wilderness, helping animals in need. With her understanding of technology, thanks to your help, Peppers, she would actually make it so that she would use her technology to make sure that people that would go on to hurt the animals would be easily caught, while also making it so using her intelligence she would make better preserves for animals, while also using her technology to capture some criminals and doing other cobalt things to them as well.
Also,
Mhm.
oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, just that she would end up becoming known as probably one of the first, one of Lady Bumblebee's favorite workers, due to the fact that how much work she was able to do and make it look so easy.
And what do they do when they meet a hag?
They take the crowbar and they break their knees.
That's my girl.
Yes. But yet, on Getz's end, he would actually become what is known as a kobold dragon shield, using his agility while also being able to carry a big shield on his back. He was able to help Snowflake a lot in her endeavors. Also going off on a few of his adventures too, doing everything he learned from Dushy and Pippers. He was able to do a lot of great things. He would end up in the future becoming. Stories would tell of a kobold with a really fast agility carrying a big shield, going on to do many great things. Not many would know his name, mostly because whenever Getz tried to, when he first became an adventurer and he was getting started, he gave off like one of those really one of those nicknames that he would later turn out to regret. So whenever people would try to remember him, he would be really embarrassed by that name and tell people, nope, that's not him. That's some other guy. It was just really fun, honestly.
And lastly, I want to set aside time to spend at least a little bit of time with every member of the party.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be now. It can be late. We can do this later once everyone's got their whole deal done.
Gotcha.
We don't have time for that. That's crazy.
We got 2.5 hours and 45 minutes.
No, I mean in game. We don't have time for that. We all have our own things.
Oh my gosh. But Peppers, one thing. Thank you for the well, Kiala. But Peppers, your Kobold clan, under the rule of your daughter Uru, would end up becoming one of the biggest / most thriving clans. Many of them would go off to different parts of the continent to go do different things, learn different like they would go off to learn different things, do many different things. I can't speak right now. Someone else did a new my brain.
And let me
shut off.
and let me ask you a question. Do they let people know who their king is?
Yes, they would.
Fuck yeah!
Yes, Pippers' clan, his King Pippers' clan would go off to do many great things for the future. Many of them would end up becoming artificers, making things that blew up. Some would become doctors. Sadly, not the best, to the point where they would always bandage up their patients, even if they had like a really small cut. They would end up binding their entire arm to almost look like a mummy. They would go off to do a lot of things, mostly menacing, but they still learned, kind of. In time, Pippers' name would become known as the one who brought salvation to this clan of kobolds. Or probably
one last thing about
future.
oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sorry, I had one last thing, but I thought you were done. But please continue.
I'm done.
Is Dex still alive?
Yes.
And does he give me my 3 gold back?
Yes. You remember
Finally.
that. You remember that, but you don't remember the stupid freaking BDSM parade in San Francisco.
I've been waiting 3 years for 3 years to get my. All right, and now adding 3 gold to my inventory.
It explodes and Pippers dies. There, that's Pippers' ending. I'm tired of you. I'm tired of your sass, young man. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, y'all. Oh, Jesus Christ. And yes, you get your 3 gold back, you butthole. 3 years, Kyle. 3 years.
3 years for 3 gold.
Oh my God, that's true. That is
It
so
was
true.
well worth it.
Man,
What started
Well,
off?
guys, I got my 3 gold back. My adventuring days are done.
It started off as a dumb, spur of the moment thing. Was kept on for 3 years with you. And Kiala's right. That is petty. That is extremely petty. You butthole.
I mean, it fits Pippers very well, so this works.
it does.
It's 3.
Oh my god.
Oh my God. It's true. Pippers is 3 feet condensed asshole.
Listen. I started this campaign covered in cat shit and rags. 3 gold, I'm already ahead of where I started from.
That reminds me, Peppers, you draw a card and you start back at 3 at cat shit and rags. You're welcome.
Oh no!
So
But
I
at
would
least
never
I have
do
my
that.
3 gold.
Yes. No, I would never do that. But yes, that happens. Anything else with you, you freaking weirdo?
Just the one thing we talked about that we will discuss that will probably come into play later.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Alrighty, next in the initiative. Well, there's no initiative. It's either Chris or Dusha, but Dusha wants to go last, so Chris.
Well, I mean, I can do it, kind of deal. Chris still needs to clean up pee.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Okay, Chris, what would you like to do?
Yes.
Well, I mean,
So
you're
we're just like we're running through the epilogue, right?
yes,
Basically.
yes.
Okay. So in the first couple of weeks back, Webby would see everybody coyly like holding hands like a bunch of weirdos and just have lots and lots of raw sex with GIF. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my god, that took a turn.
No, I'm just kidding. So she would spend the first, month back just chilling, relaxing, like hanging out with GIF, getting to actually spend some time with him that doesn't get attacked.
Shooting some b-ball outside of the school?
What? You said shooting b-ball?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. Well, because my brain heard shooting people, and I was like, wait a minute, what?
No.
I got
What?
several cat. All right.
So, yeah, no, we're not going there. So
Sorry,
anyway,
I do apologize.
no, that's okay. That's why I was asking. So after that, she's gonna at some point take GIF to go visit her mother, so she can meet him.
Mm-hmm.
And then when she returns, she's going to go to her favorite place in the whole world, in Silvermoon, and first she's going to find GIF's parents, and when she goes into their house, like she's going to pull out the gift that the traveler gave her, which is a ring, and she's going to ask their permission because fuck gender stereotypes. And then after that, she's going to probably get lost, but eventually find her way to the Queen again, maybe by being arrested again and dragged over there when she gets lost and frustrated again.
Makes sense.
But she's going to meet with the Queen and be like, hey, you probably remember me because I'm awesome, and I stole that guard of yours, but I came to ask if the two of us would be able to move back to Silvermoon and become guards in the palace. And then, depending on how that went, she would go back and meet with the party and tell them her plans, and then do some super elaborately planned proposal that would fail on every level and just become a complete clusterfuck because it's Webby. And then she'd plan a wedding with GIF, and then move to Silvermoon.
All right.
That's very cute.
It is in fact
Very.
really cute. Yes. So yeah, Webby, you're when you say you wish to move to Silvermoon, the queens are excited to have you. But then you say you wish to become a guard. Someone of your position, the hero of your stature, becoming a guard is very strange. But that is the life you wish to have. And that's truly what you wish. They will wholeheartedly accept you. In time,
Awesome.
stories would tell of a halfling guard who would sometimes get lost in the wrong places, followed by her elven husband trying his best to help her not break down walls when she got angry. Because that sounds like something Webby would do.
I was going to say, I would like it to be canon that no matter how long Webby lives in Silvermoon, she never learns the layout of the city.
that is fair.
Oh,
That is
no.
100% fair, to be honest.
Gotta go out for milk, takes 4 hours, and she gets lost.
This is a quick aside, but the One Piece RPG coming out, if you play as Zoro, the mini map in the corner disappears.
That's
Oh.
awesome.
That's great.
It's basically kind of like that for Webby, I think.
Wait, question. Because I know they probably won't have Wano, but if they do, does the minimap just automatically reappear for no reason?
I have no clue. I think it's an original story.
Okay. Because apparently he actually knew directions there, which is like, wait, what? You spent years not knowing where to go, and all of a sudden you do? That's sus.
Yeah, no, it's an original story.
Okay, that's still really funny. Okay, and last but not least, Dustshy. Lil Sane, how does Dustshy die? I'm kidding.
Hey.
I'm kidding. I had to do
Oh
that.
shit!
We're only doing a few months, you jerk.
I'm sorry. I had to make that reference. I had to.
Right, so I think it would start off with Dushy returning to Dawn kind of deal, and obviously Dawn seeing her just with one arm kind of thing would probably freak out for a bit before Dushy just like slapped him with her tail kind of deal and like just basically acted as if that was her arm as a replacement.
Oh my god. That does sound like something Dushy would do.
Yeah, and then I would basically probably see at some point soon after that Eclipse as
Mhm.
well, which obviously I don't know if Dawn would remember or not, but Dushy would be happy and like run towards him and then punch him in the face as
There seems to
well.
be a pattern of Dushy being happy to see people, but then instantly
Yeah.
punching them in the face.
Yeah, but like, after the punch and Eclipse falling down would just like jump on him and hug him and stuff like that kind of deal, like crying because, she found another, or apparently another member of her old family has returned. And I don't know about Night Scratch though, because I don't know how long you want that to be. So I think for like the first month, she would be going around helping with the recovery of like the areas and whatnot, making sure like their town was okay at first, and then go to Narami's temple and see how everyone's doing there and help with repairs and stuff. And then when it started to settle down, she decided, I think it would be at a different point of time than Pipper, when like not when Pippers is teaching, Snowflake and Gecko and all the other kids, like
Mm-hmm.
his stuff kind of thing. I think she would bring the kids out kind of deal and teach them about the plants and how to survive kind of deal. So like, teach them like what they need to be looking for if they ever get lost in a forest kind of deal. Basically what they need to do when fighting, creatures. And then if they believe they cannot win, what they should be doing and whatnot. Making sure that once they get old enough to go on their own adventures that, they would have this knowledge.
All right. That will tie in really nicely to what I said about Gets and Snowflake's future.
Yeah.
Except
And then
being how they are as children, the minute you tell them about mushrooms, they at times would eat poison mushrooms. So it'd
yes,
be
and
like,
this would be a good example of teaching them like, what poisoned and poisonous mushrooms they should be looking out
Yeah.
for kind of deal. And then like, basically she would start telling like, teaching them some of the basic like, potion making and herbalism kind of deal, like, how to, make antidotes and whatnot for those cases, as well as, some religion kind of deal. Like she would like, teach them some of the Narami teachings kind of deal, and maybe if some wanted to like teach them some of the like basic spells, like, cure wounds and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And I think whenever Night Scratch arrived, I think that's when she would bring her old family, excluding one member, to meet her new family, and also like her dragon side family, like Callie, and then her daughter, and then her daughter's daughter, and whatnot.
Okay. So it's like one giant Dustshire family reunion.
Yeah.
Alright, for us to answer your question for Night Stretch, it'll probably take a year after the events of this madness for him to pop up. Because with all the craziness that Lulu had to kind of uh, thank you for the hydrate in the stretch. I'll do that in a second. She kind of had to fix stuff. So her main plans, even though she kept saying that was more important than fixing stuff, kind of had to be her plans had to be put on hold, because at one point the queens literally threatened to stop funding her, and then she got really sad and was like, fine. So yeah, it was like that. Yes. And that stretch comes back a year later, and Dusha, you spend the rest of your time helping the children, the kobolds, and everything. Like I said, they would go off to do their own adventures in the future, doing great things for the world. Some doing great things for the world, others just becoming nuisances, like you do. The legacy of the chaotic comets lives strong in your children.
You.
Some of them, there was a point where some of the future kobolds would become the chaotic kobold group, and they would tend to make more mess than good, to the point where people would start to tell them, if you see them, please don't allow them to become adventurers, and it was just fun. It was a thing.
I feel like they would call themselves the Chaotic Crotch Rockets.
You know what? Yes. There was a group, group of kobolds who became adventurers and became the Chaotic Crotch Rockets after their king, Pippers, to honor his legacy.
Oh no.
Well,
You know what? Yes, let's just go with that. Why not?
Nah.
no.
Motorcycle Kobold Adventuring Gang!
Okay.
The madness.
The Mad Nasties, that's another good name. I like that.
No, I hate that one.
Madness. Madness.
I hate that one so much, actually. It's so stupid, Sappy. Oh, I hate this. Okay, so...
I think we got our name.
No, you're not naming that into. I'm forbidding it. Get out of here.
I was just gonna say, that should be the name of our party in the next campaign, the Mad Nasties.
No.
No, we already have a name though. It's called the Mad Dogs.
The Mad Dog?
All except the Mad Dog.
Why are we mad?
Right?
In real talk, I've known a lot of chefs and a lot of bikers, and there was a lot of overlap between the two.
Exactly.
Okay.
We could absolutely be a biker gang and still
Okay.
stick with Fable's vision.
Okay. Let's split the difference. The Mad Nasty Dogs.
I'm
Oh
not.
my god.
I thought you were gonna say the Nasty Dogs.
Nah, we gotta keep the mad in there, so it's the Mad Nasty Dogs.
I'm done. I'm done
Oh,
with
God.
you all. So bad. I'm done.
Well,
I'm dying. Just why?
but yeah, those would have been the things she would have done within those few months.
Okay. So, Peppers, would you like to do the thing you do last before I do a time skip into the future?
Time skip.
How much of the time skip are we doing?
Probably a couple years.
Okay. Yeah, we can do the thing now.
Okay. I don't know how many years. Let me roll some dice. It'll probably be 100 if I roll.
Roll some dice.
Roll a couple of d4.
So yes, it's been 78 years apparently.
It's been 84 years.
How many dice did you roll?
1d100. It was funny.
Oh my! Why did you roll a d100?
Because it was funny. Okay, so how many d4 do you
I
think I
mean,
should roll?
we're level 20 adventurers now. Don't most classes come with some sort of, you
Okay.
stop aging and become a legend thing.
Not me.
Is that like the nasty Patty from SpongeBob? Oh my god.
No.
I don't know, Kenji. I don't know. Okay, so I rolled some dice and it gave me 10 years. Okay. So
You
10
rolled a
years?
few dice.
I rolled 4d4, okay, Cars?
Sure.
Let me show you, Bubble.
I saw you deleting stuff.
That's because that was a D100, actually.
Oh, okay.
See, look, see.
Yep,
4d4,
I see.
10 years.
Okay.
So it's been 10 years. 10 years have passed since the events of the insanity. Many of you would go on to do many different things.
Mm-hmm.
Many of you would probably go off to have children and Pippers. I know you wanted to do something. I think this fits in perfectly with you.
Mm-hmm. So, as I said, I want to spend at least a little time with everybody in the party. Lucas last of all.
Wow.
No, that's a good.
Oh.
No. At least saving you for last.
Oh, you said. Oh, okay. I thought. Sorry, I misheard that as least of all.
Yeah. So probably be Priscus, Webby, Livia, Dushai, and Lucas in that order, if anyone would wish to do that. I mean, we don't have to RP it. I'm just saying.
That's fine. Cool.
Yeah, no, that seems good.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was in a noisy environment and had to mute myself. I like it.
So who wants to go?
Not sure if Chris is back yet.
Okay. Well, as I said, I'd go to Priscus first.
Okay.
Okay.
Profiscus, are you there?
Priscus is here. So, is this is after 10 years, or this is during that 10 years, or?
This is like in the first few months.
Okay.
Mmm.
Just be like, Pipper's just wandering, like, so, how are you?
I'm great.
You know, we didn't really know much about each other, did we? Other than the fact that, for some reason, it's like the universe kept confusing us.
I hate you. Don't call me out like that, you. I'm done. I'm leaving. It's over. I don't want to be here anymore.
I suppose you are not necessarily the person I grew closest to on my time in the Prime Material, most recently Pippers, but I think I have taken your measure. I think I have seen... Sorry?
I know, is that we both kind of bonded over making fun of Lucas.
Yes.
Yes.
Assholes.
You're not in the scene. And also, I've seen you fight. That is an important thing for me. As a gladiator, seeing someone side by side with me in combat tells me everything I need to know about them. And I know that you are stout of heart and good of character, Pippers. What concerns you today?
I'm nothing, just saying hello and how do you do? Yeah. Just wanted to say hi. So,
Fable, I'm not in the Foundry right now because my connection is being shitty and I'm using data to join this call. I have unlimited, don't worry. Did Pippers just roll a fucking sleight of hand check to steal something off me?
no.
No, he didn't.
Nope, no
Sus.
rules were made.
Just keep doing you, buddy. Yeah,
That was awkward as crap.
that was
I
awkward.
I
I gotta get out of here
appreciate
now.
it.
Could maybe like the rest? Could I like try to get a point where I can get Livia and Lucas together so it's not 1-on-1 and I don't feel like I'm making this about myself?
Yes, Livia and
Or if that's okay with everybody.
I mean, it's up to you. It's your thing.
Okay.
okay.
I don't know if Webby's still around.
According to Kenji, Chris has been found dead in Miami.
Oh shit.
No.
So that makes sense. Chris,
No,
if
it
you
doesn't.
have been
Should be dead in Orlando. He keeps going there for Disneyland. Disney World.
That's true. Chris, if you are not
Alright,
dead
I'm-
in Orlando,
No, I'm
please
here.
respond.
I'm on chat with Verizon for bullshit with my internet.
Okay.
Oh. Okay, I'm sorry.
So you heard it here. Chris has been found dead in Orlando.
I think probably.
We're like, in Disney. Let's say in the Haunted Mansion.
See, I told you Orlando. Yeah.
Okay.
Um.
So yes, this is with you talking. It's probably will be Lucas and Livia last. So
Yeah, I'll go to Dust Shy. Hey, Dust Shy. How's it going?
It's going pretty well. What are you doing here, Pippers?
I mean, like, we share joint custody of 2 children and just thought, just stay high, show the kids that their parents still have a good relationship.
Pippers, that would require us to have a relationship and...
Aren't we friends?
No, I mean, there's that, but I mean,
Yeah.
shouldn't we, like, kind of act like those divorced parents that kind of, like, have to get along together kind of deal?
I mean, you want me to, like, talk shit about you behind my back while I cry and eat ramen in my race car bed?
You don't do that already?
No, I don't have a race car bed.
I was gonna
I thought you-
ask, when did you get a race car bed?
like that.
That's a plan, though. That's a thought. It's
Yeah,
cool as fuck.
Yeah, I thought you would make something to, vroom vroom while you sleep so you can continue traveling at night and whatnot.
That would be cool. That's neither here nor there. So, you do a good job raising the kids. The greatest job I do.
What was that?
Nothing. So I just want to say, thank you, and I hope you enjoy keep taking care of them.
Well, I hope you still take care of them as well. I mean, you're not going
Yeah.
anywhere, are you?
No, I'm not going anywhere.
Oh my lord.
Pippers, you did that pause you usually do when you're lying. I think at this point, Dusha would know, like, kind of like the bullshit Pippers does.
Let's just say I got plans.
I see.
Giant
So,
robot planes.
yeah. I mean, I guess I have plans as well, but I think, I think that's when she'll look over to wherever the kids are or whatever, and she'll say, it's like, I think they'll be fine with what we taught them, even if we're not here watching over them.
I mean, they're only gonna have, like, what? Couple more years and they'll be adults?
Yeah, I'm not letting them out of my sight until they're 20.
I'm not even 20!
Exactly.
Am I still 13 or have I become 14 at this point?
You have become 14 by this point.
Oh, okay, I'm 14 years old. I'm 14 years old! What? Are you trying to say something?
No, not at all.
Have you know I'm a father. I said I'm a daughter of 3.
I'm a daughter of 3.
See, you're still a child. You're still a
Yeah.
child.
I am a father of 3. Thank you very much. And I have one adult child. She's 7 years old.
And I kind of trust her more than you with responsibility.
I mean, anyway. Oh yeah, I also want to say goodbye to Gil too.
Okay.
After Death Shy,
Okay.
I want to steal that monkey paw.
No.
Roll.
Great. Now my wish is gonna be to reverse whatever Pipper's fucking does.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
so Piffers, daughter of 3. You freaking. I hate this game. The minute you touch that monkey's paw, I need a Constitution save.
Can I first ask him how much is that monkey paw in the window?
Sure.
350.
It's 3 gold coins, and it's a specific set of 3 gold coins.
Oh my god. Red Pippers. Oh my god. Get out of here, Cody, with that.
No.
Get out of here, you butt. Okay.
What did Cody do?
Look at the Twitch chat.
Oh, that Pipper's polyam parent. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so yes, you go up to Gil. Gil's shop looks very busy with other mind flayers who are essentially dressed up as... Okay, so they're trying to dress up as people. Many of them have done really bad. At this point, there's literally a choir, like a small group of plague doctors at Gil's shop. He wasn't really the best businessman, but the fact that there's a bunch of plague doctors in the shop makes people believe that it's plague ridden. So now that's even less business for him. But that's nor here nor there.
Oh,
You think you should probably do something with the plague doctors in your business?
Oh, believe me, I'm trying. I really am trying. I am going to ship them off on a ship sooner or later.
How does your wife think about this?
I don't understand what is with you and thinking I have a wife. She doesn't.
Well, I think you're a lovely person. You think you don't deserve a wife?
Piffers, what do you want?
How much is that monkey's paw?
It's cursed, you know that, yes?
Yeah, I know that. What's your point?
He sighs heavily. 50 gold.
Would it curse me, or could it give it to somebody to see if the curse works on them?
Well, it works to stop intruders, so if you touch someone with the monkey's paw and it doesn't belong to them, you can transfer the curse to them, yes.
But if I buy it, I don't get cursed.
No, you won't get cursed as you have ownership of the item.
Could we put it in a glass? Two last questions. One, could we make it so it's always giving the middle finger?
He just covers his eyes with his hand and just like, yes, we can make that so it can be giving the middle finger.
Can it be in a glass case so I don't get cursed by touching it?
Yes, we can do that too.
Okay, good. I've been wanting this paperweight for a while. Here's 50 gold.
You absolute.
God.
On the square.
You get a paperweight monkey's paw. 3 years in the making, Kyle. 3 years. It's not
My
even
God.
petty. This is just stupid. 3 fucking years in the goddamn making so you can turn it into a paperweight, you bow.
Remember in the Discord when I said this would either be our most goblin-ass session or our most serious session? I think we've decided.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's goblin as hell, dude.
All right, lastly, Lucas and Livia.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
May I interject?
Yes.
I think Benji is going to actually come to you just as you're about to go to Lucas and Livia.
Hmm?
Hey, Peppers.
Benji! You're alive! They told me you were dead!
Okay, I'm going to pick up the lizard. I have something serious to say to you before I punt you like the football.
Like the football.
What the heck's a football? Did you know that Football Manager 2023 is now available on Steam and other platforms?
Oh, damn it!
Steam does not pay us for advertising.
They should give me money! I just spent 50 gold on this monkey palm paperweight!
God damn it.
Ink's been sending me some correspondence. I suppose they've been beyond the Blue Veil recently. You know, they told me a legend from another place.
Mm-hmm.
It's very long and kind of boring in the middle, but it ends when the hero leaves behind his best friend to board a boat. And his best friend is left to tell the chronicle. And all that can be said is that the hero was never seen again in those parts.
Okay. That sounds like some halfling shit.
It's probably a metaphor for dying.
Is Ink dead?
What are you up to, Pippers?
I mean, I'm not up to anything. See? Up to nothing.
I'll set a place for you at the bar tonight.
Alright.
Good luck, Pippers.
Thank you very much. You have a good one.
Peppers.
Yes.
Sorry to interrupt and change the subject a little bit. Kiala says you should probably put the 3 gold in the monkey pot thing, just to be even more petty.
Just pay for
Don't
the
worry, I got something. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I'm gonna go up to Lucas and Livia.
Mm-hmm.
So, how's the happy couple doing?
Doing great. We're very busy planning a lot of things.
Mm-hmm. Yep, a lot of discussions going on here, Pipper. So,
Mhm.
what can we help you with?
Nothing. I just want to stop by, say hello. Yeah, you see how things are going. It's been we've been through so much. Holy shit! I've turned into a T-Rex because of you, Livia.
I've turned into a T-Rex too.
Oh, that was cool. Too bad I never learned polymorph and couldn't do like a double T-Rex thing.
Oh, that would have been so awesome.
Fuck yeah!
Oh, you know, it's funny you should mention that. I've been actually working on. Never mind.
By the way, I know I mentioned that a couple times, never really came to happen. But like, we should really put our 2 big brains together and do something crazy at some point.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Anyway,
How crazy? How crazy are you talking?
Pippers want it. You know, I just want to assist with his craziness and make something interesting.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
I just think it would be interesting to have 2 great minds that are different work together. I'm sure it would not be the end of the universe.
Sure. Not the end of the universe. looks away sheepishly.
Oh my gosh, what are you planning?
That's what I'm afraid of.
Anyway, yeah, I just wanted to stop by, see how y'all are doing, and hey, Lucas, come here.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, I just wanted to, say thank you for always being there for me.
Of course, Pippa. I mean, yeah, I know I don't. I yell at you a lot because, well, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I honestly see you as kind of like a brother. I don't know really sure what having a brother's like, but
Yeah, you're the barred one, and I'm the handsome one.
I'd say I'm kind of the handsome one. You're the
I mean, by your
brilliant one, but
mammal standards, but
well, I'm sure by scale standards, you're very handsome as well.
please, draconic standards. I'm not a scaly, draconic.
Right. So, yes. Is everything all right?
Yeah, everything's good. Hug?
Sure.
Yeah,
Of
let's
course.
hug. Yeah.
You'll kneel down to, hug.
Yeah.
How much time has passed at this point? Just before?
A couple months.
Yeah.
Probably
Motherfucker!
like 6 months at this point, I would say.
Wait. Okay. Rollies, let's do it.
Okay.
What are you doing, you
Damn it!
butthole?
So Lucas doesn't realize this, but I put in the 3 gold that I stole from him from the start of the campaign.
Oh.
No. Peppers, also, I guess now is a good time as any. As we have announced weeks ago, I'm prego. So,
When are you laying your eggs? Is that rude to ask?
well, I mean,
It's
6
gonna be-
months.
yeah.
Okay. Man, we usually just dropped him in the pile after a few hours.
Peppers,
Yeah.
remember, mammals don't.
Oh yeah,
lay
that's right.
eggs.
Placental mammals. I'm sorry, placental
Yeah.
I
mammals.
was wondering, do you want to be the godfather? I think Lucas would be really happy.
This guy's like, Livia, don't. I mean, well, yes.
It's fine. You would do great. A bit crazy, but it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I know he has kids as well, so it's. I just wasn't
So
sure if he'd be up for it. I was gonna ask him if he'd be okay with our kids calling him Uncle Pippers, but
You know what? I'd love to.
Really?
Yeah.
Lucas just kind of just bend down, pick Pippers up, and give him a big hug, and just kind of spin him around. That's wonderful news.
Please put me down.
Oh, it's just one twirl. Come on, I've seen you done more crazy acrobatic stuff.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh, my Lord.
Nice. I am delighted. So we will have a gender reveal party soon. I was thinking, you and Webby could team up and have some sort of crazy fireball plus Webby Selena's combo.
Oh fuck yeah!
I'm sure we won't burn the whole forest.
Only some of it.
No.
We'll have some people on standby who
Yeah.
can cast summon rainstorms or something.
Druids to, cast some
Yeah.
rain. That'll be fine.
Oh my Lord. I'm so done with you. All of you.
Lucas is just gonna just set Pippers down, and he's just then gonna just pull Livia in and give her a hug and a kiss, and just just basically just is kind of just glowing, not literally, but it's just you can tell he is very happy,
Okay. Pippers just smiles and waves goodbye.
Come back whenever.
Will do.
We're also getting ready to we got the foundation set for our new home too. You should stop on by and check it out.
I will. See you guys later.
See ya, Pippers.
Bye.
And
So, Livy, I thought you might have been against, being our kid's godparent. You're just like, oh man, raising, I'm to be responsible for Lucas's kid. Oh, you know how Pippers is. Probably give
The
me some
important
shit.
part is your relationship with Pippers is solid, so why would he refuse? It's
That's-
going to be a mini you and me. Why would he not want to?
Oh no, I'm sure he would want to. I was just expecting, some sass or shit from him.
Well, I think you're used to, Pipper's silliness, but he has a heart of gold.
Oh, he does. He does. I just, I hope he will still be around, to jab at me every now and then.
Yeah,
It'd be kind of weird for
he
him to
will.
suddenly stop.
So after that, Fable,
Yes.
I'm going to. I've already would have said my goodbyes to the kids.
Yes.
So I'm going to go to the Traveler.
Okay. All right. Same with Olivia. He says, I'm glad you're taking up on my offer, Pippers. Are you ready to see the world or do other things you have? Yep. A look on your face, you have something in mind. Mind telling me?
Are kobolds in other worlds having the same problem I did?
I'm not going to lie to you, Pippers. Some of them have better lives. I've seen worlds where some kobolds have started restaurants, do nothing more than have families and enjoy their life. However, sadly, there are some places where kobolds are in the same situation than you, if not worse.
Now, if I go with you, can I find those kobolds?
Of course. I'm merely offering you a chance to explore the multiverse, if you wish. What you do there is up to you. As I said, I'm just opening the door for you. It's up to you to decide what you wish to do there. Hell, you could even, I don't know, light an entire town on fire if it makes you happy. Although I'd advise against it. Unless the town is full of zombies, then go for it.
I lift up the hat. Is Watson still there?
Uh-huh.
You coming with, buddy, or?
He doesn't really say anything, but gives you a gentle pat on the side of your head as reassurance that he's not leaving you anytime soon.
I guess this is goodbye to everybody.
You son of a bitch.
Well then, Pippers, if you're ready, take my hand. In the same way that I did with Livia, I will start showing you different worlds.
Can I ever come back here?
Of course. If you want, you can even set up your own special place here. This is the Wanderer's Library, after all. You can set up shop, you can talk to anyone else.
Wait, I can actually come back anytime I want?
Of course, why would I make it so you can't return?
I seriously thought I was never coming back here now. Now I just feel awkward. I got this monkey paw now.
Pippers, I'm offering you a chance to explore. There is chances to return.
Oh, I think I misinterpreted what you were trying to tell me.
No, of course
Okay.
I'm not. I'm pretty sure if I don't return you, Livia's gonna be very crossed with me.
I seriously went all like, what would Frodo be without his Sam to Lucas? What the fuck? Out of character, I knew
Man.
I was coming back. Out of
I know,
character, I
this-
really wanted to do that.
I know, I get it, I get you. I get you.
Oh my gosh. I thought he wasn't coming back.
No, Peppers. Chances are, if you don't want to return, that is up to you. However, you do have the opportunity to return at any point and any time you want.
Okay, so like, what place are we going to exactly?
Well, there's a little known place that I've been staring at for a while.
The little house on the prairie?
Yes, Little House on the Prairie.
Well, that's actually some colonial bullshit. But yeah, go ahead.
It's a little town. It's a quiet village.
Oh my god, guys.
Where every day
Oh
it's
my
like the one before.
But yes, so you take the traveler's
I live.
hand. Oh my god. You take the traveler's hand, and together you start exploring the world. In time, you start exploring different worlds. In time, Peppers, you can establish your own agency in the library. Although I know I call it a library, it's more like a mall / duplex / giant super mall thingy. You can pretty much stay there.
I cast Mordenkainen's private sanctum there once a day for the next year.
Okay.
And now Bobby Butterfingers is a real boy.
Yes, stories and legends tell of a random man offering them a cigar in the middle of nowhere. When said no, he disappears. Was that man even there to begin with? No one really knows. No one truly knows if that man is real or not.
I just realized I could cast Mordenkainen's private sanctum, and it actually like makes a little thing pop up for like the actual map.
Oh my god.
But yeah,
Okay. And now I guess we get to the super future stuff.
Mhm.
That's just a generalization of what happens. It's been about 30 years. It's been about 30 to 40 years since the events of what happened in Ocraria. You all...
I thought it was only 10 years.
Oh, yeah. True. Yes, nah.
Yeah, it's something that you feel is more appropriate.
I think 20 years would be more appropriate, to be honest.
Okay.
So 20 years have gone by. Your adventures are not quite yet over. You've had a couple more adventures. Some of you have become parents. Others of you have still started to explore, returning back home every time you have a chance to say hi. Pipper's thinking he was going to be stuck in the multiverse forever, not realizing that he could return home at any point. Egg on his face, I suppose. Returns from time to time, tell with stories of that. At one point in your adventure, you would probably have to use your giant robot to save some kobolds, as you do.
And also the army of metal pippers I created.
Yes, and the army of metal pippers that you created. Much to everyone's disdain, but much to the traveler's approval, because he's a butthole like that.
Yeah. They have like Mega Buster cannons, and they also make hot cocoa for calming people down.
Pippers just becomes a ruler at that
Oh
point.
my god.
Okay, but yes. 20 years have passed. Many of you have become parents, retiring. Many of you have retired from adventuring. Some of you have settled down, or probably still adventure. Really depends on how you all feel. In time, you all drift away, still doing your own thing. No matter how many years have passed, in the streets, everyone will remember the name of the chaotic comets that ended up helping them. As for the world, the changes that happened, many of your children that you would have, and many of your children would go off to do many things. The NPCs you gathered ended up doing the many great things for the world. The inventions became better, thanks to Peppers' knowledge, as well as help from other artificers, as well as Snowflake. The technology of the world began improving over time. Things became a lot easier for farmers to gather supplies, weather phenomenons, things like that. However, I wish to go to tie in something that Priscus said. Briscus, you know how you said you colonized the you know how you might have colonized the prime material plane?
Yep.
About that, buddy. So, in 20 years' time,
Yeah.
Tracy, I'm gonna fucking kill you if you don't stop with the farts. Sorry, had to threaten my best friend. Anyway. Oh my god. Dude, I swear to god it's on site with you.
Rude.
Dude, just fucking know how she is. It's on site with her. Wait, what? Wait, Tony, what? What do you mean I have an accent? Sorry, I'm getting distracted. God damn it. Give me a second to try to get my balance back, guys. Kyle! That's not helping!
Sorry, I feel like you were asking me a question and I also lost the thread of what was happening.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I don't know what to do anymore. Freaking first, my friend comes in, tells me to stop having an accent, then farts, and then Kyle does the sweet victory redeem, and I've lost track of everything, and I don't know what's going on anymore.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. You didn't do anything, Cody. You're fine. You're legitimately fine. Everyone else is being a goblin right now. Well, not everyone else. The majority.
Don't throw me into this.
I know. Okay. Cody. As I mentioned, the prime material plane actually has been colonized. During the 20 years, a new continent has been formed. A new, very interesting continent has been formed. One where the deities, if you want to call them that, are very, very interesting. Because this new continent is ruled over by fae, angels, and a couple demons. I am talking about the continent in campaign 2. It's called Sweet Haven. It is the very embodiment of a plane, a domain of delight, lane, in the prime material plane. In time, we will figure out what's happening there, what madness lies in that world, and what other things. Hell, maybe some of your children will one day go there. Who knows? Maybe some of your predecessors will go there. We will only find out that in time. But thanks to Cody, I figured out a way to make it make sense. Thanks, Cody.
Thank you.
Oh,
I'm glad I could help.
but yes. As I mentioned before, the world of Aria had small islands and small nations, but not nothing too crazy to be considered continents. Shadow Stitch and Sweet Haven are considered continents because of how big they are. It's thanks to the Veil and thanks to interruption slash help from Fae that they became established. But yeah. And with that, that is the end of the world's knowledge. Would anyone like to give quick assumptions of what your characters do in those 20 years' time? Do they start families? What do they do? Do they retire? Things like that.
Andy, you want to go? You and me go first?
You can go.
Okay. Well, what Lucas would like to is having grown up in an orphanage, and after basically kind of like aging out of the orphanage, he realized that he didn't really enter the outside world with kind of skills that he needed or knowledge that he needed. The orphanage did the best they could with the funds that they had, so he wants to not so much open an orphanage of his own, but he wants to be kind of like a mentor, a teacher for orphanages, teaching kids skills and life skills that they can then use to go out into the world and kind of make a life for themselves. Making sure that they have more cards in their deck than he did. And so they don't have to fumble around as much as he did, and hopefully they can make better life choices sooner on than he did. He would probably also return his book to Lady Alessia, the one that she gave him to write down his adventures in, and basically tell her that his life adventuring is done, or at least his chapter of adventuring is done, but the adventure of his life is just getting started. And that he hopes that she will come on by and visit for a meal and a drink with everyone every now and then, whenever she can get away from her duties. And Andy, you want to roll to see for which kid is born
I mean,
first?
now, yeah, sure.
I decided to ask kids if you wanted to be the one to, roll for that.
Yep. 1, 2 boy, 3, 4 girl.
Sounds good.
Wait, is there a D4?
There's a D4.
Yeah, it's a
It's
1d4.
triangle.
The fuck? Oh yeah, that's a D4, right? All right.
'Kay.
Oh my god.
I hate
Looking it
having
up.
Tracy and Kiala in the room. They're so similar.
No, not 2D4.
So
Mazel tov.
they have Lucas and Livia have the firstborn kid is their son. Did you come up with a name? Or
We
you gonna
have
go?
a name.
I know. I thought just one of you came up with something else.
No.
So
What's those names?
okay. So their son is named Ryu Ray.
Aww.
Have to have the Ray to have Ray, obviously. But wait, if we have a second kid, what happens to Ray? Does Ray multiplies?
Actually,
That's a good question.
to answer your question, and no. Ray
Call them
doesn't-
Ray.
Call them Ray. No, Ray is connected through all of you, like through you and your
Yeah.
descendants. If you have multiple children, Ray is also connected to them.
So they have to share Ray? Oh no, that's not gonna be great.
We could say that Ray multiplies in a certain sense, yes, but
Second is gonna be a girl because I'm not gonna roll because we don't have a name for a second boy.
No.
Not taking this risk.
Peppers.
No. We're not gonna name him Pippi, huh? No. How many years down the line did you want the second child separate from the first?
So Livia just basically at first wanted a kid just to have Ray be passed down, but somehow finds herself actually enjoying motherhood and actually changing,
'Cause she's
as
so
any
good at it.
parent. Of course, she's
Livy
like
is an amazing mom.
she's like min-maxing parenthood, obviously.
Min-maxing parenthood. Oh my god.
Thinking about it, you probably shouldn't name one of your children Peppers. They're destined to be Dickensian orphan boys or kobolds.
Oh no.
Oh my lord. Like,
So I think maybe
min-maxing
she
parenthood.
would wait for you to be around like 1.5 before getting another kid.
Okay.
So, a year and a half later, would get pregnant again.
hmm And then we would have Lucas and Livy would have their daughter Freya Ray.
Yeah.
And I'm not really sure how they would look. Probably share, some aspects from both of Lucas and Livia.
They would be very angelic looking kids, but with stars in their eyes.
Mm-hmm. And probably with some of them probably have a kind of like mixed matched hair color, having Lucas and Livia's hair color.
A wee bit.
A little bit.
A wee bit.
It's until they grow out of it.
Then they can also dye their hair, as
Yeah.
any kid.
Oh,
Yep.
true. Yeah, the rebellious phase.
Oh my lord.
Lucas would also keep his promise of, trying to be more in the lives of, his other kids. Would make sure do his best that, have them be big siblings, to Ryu and Freya. And would also, try, be a better friend to their mothers, We get together maybe every like once or twice a month for tea, catch up, shoot the breeze,
Of course.
and yeah. And since Lucas has teleport, he's able to get around to the orphanages he wants to assist at more easily. So he's able to get there and get home pretty fast. So he's never away for long from his friends and family.
Meanwhile, Livia is very frequently focused on her work, painting, and painting,
And the kids
while taking care of kids.
like the kids just in the background just finger
Yeah.
paint
Yep.
while she paints.
She gives them like a paint that you can wash, puts them in a corner.
I assume that if you went to their house, you'd probably see just multiple pieces of parchment just kind of hung up on the walls, just kind of maybe like taped to the walls over the kids' finger painting.
Yep. Yeah, and they would spend a lot of time with their grandparents on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
Ready.
Probably would get piggyback rides from their large angelic grandpa.
Meanwhile, their other grandpa would be grumpy, but loving, but grumpy.
Oh my god. Okay.
As they would keep asking for their grandpa's name, it's like, I can't tell you that.
Yep.
Just call me grandpa.
Yep, exactly. What if
Okay.
one of my grandchildren becomes my falling?
I don't know. If one of them could be a
Lucas
some kind of.
devouring his son by Goya.
I was thinking more like, what if it turns out? What if one of my grandkids are Faye, and then they know my true name?
When did he become
And-
so westerny?
I don't know. Maybe it's because Livia was able to hook up one of her dad's friends with somebody special.
Oh my god.
Aww.
Okay. So
And
Mhm.
I think the one last thing is when the kids got kind of old enough, if one of them were interested, he would pass on Ricardio to one of them.
Okay.
So if they want to go
It
have
has to be
adventures,
Freya. Let's be honest.
yeah, I could see it being Freya.
Oh my god.
Go on adventures with her, and of course, he would ask Ricardio to look after his little girl.
Yes, your daughter
So-
will become one of the best duelists ever.
Does Freya become a lancer and live in a giant tree?
Yes.
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 Okay.
Sure.
I just want to say that we did a very quick aside on on the ending of one of my other characters, Evanescence, the Dilf Hunter.
Oh
No!
my lord. I'm so done with you with that.
You're grounded. You're
You
grounded.
are
Kyle.
grounded.
I had to think, all because everyone in the party kept talking to him, that I decided to do that.
It just got really awkward because when freaking Friskus wanted to talk to him, it's just like I just wanted to be involved. He didn't really have much to add. He just wanted to feel included.
Well,
All right.
I think I think my favorite part of that conversation was when Webby said you're not one of the family, and I was just, yeah, give me a few nights and we'll change that.
No.
you were so sassy as her. It was like, damn, dude.
Oh my god.
And then even when you weren't her, you were also sassy, which is like, oh my goodness.
She brought out a side of me I didn't know existed.
I didn't know that
Damn.
existed either, to be honest.
My
The
word.
sass was real with you. Okay.
Was.
So this is what happens. Yes, so everyone, like I said, you all have children. Well, not all of you, but many of you decide to quit adventuring and doing your things. Does anyone that wishes to bring up something important feel free? Shy, or
Yeah.
Webby, or someone. Do you all want to do something?
yeah.
No, I just want to say that upon a brief Google search, GIF and Webby discover that they cannot have children.
No, no.
Oh no.
That's
Dark
okay.
So, because apparently halflings and elves cannot have children. So,
I thought you were gonna say it's because he
Webby
lost
is-
his balls in the war.
no,
Canon D&D can suck it. Does
Yeah,
Webby
Canon
want
D.
children?
no,
The
but
Traveler
it's
can make it
okay.
happen, I'm sure.
But it's okay because it leads them to a life where Webby vows to help exiled children, and they adopt about 12 orphans.
Oh god. Damn.
And every time the Windermere's, I think that was her last name, shit, I haven't used it in forever. Every time they come around, it's a fucking party
That's the
because
Nice.
there's a billion of them.
Can I ask one question?
Yeah.
Is one of them a little German boy?
No.
Yes, he
No!
showed up
No.
at Silver Moon and he got lost and he stole some chocolate and guard Webby was like, I remember you, and takes
Oh,
him.
oh god,
And then
why?
she takes him to a candy factory and he tries to eat out of a river and gets sucked up in a tube.
You know what? Okay, let's go with that ending for the little German boy. Why not?
His last words are, "Don't go. Do not go to the weed cave. It is full of blood and smoke."
Okay, I have a question. Is the reason she got they adopted 12 orphans because they're cheaper by the dozen?
Oh my god.
I mean, with her
Ah.
negotiating skills, it probably would have been. Yeah.
Karst, I hate you. I hate you, Karst.
How many were in the Umbrella Academy? There were only 7, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Could have got one more
Oh.
and gotten a baker's dozen.
Oh, and she also runs a baby fight club every day in Silver Moon.
Fuck yeah.
The baby fight club.
The true
is that.
reason.
No!
Baby fight club.
It's in the palace. She actually builds a secret room right below the throne, so nobody ever finds it.
Oh my god. No, I'm not allowing that. Why are you
Yeah, no,
getting
I'm
sent
kidding.
to the IRS? Oh my god. Okay. So
No, the only other thing I wanted to say for Webby and the 20 years is that she does go to her father's funeral
Mm-hmm.
because Gif convinces her to forgive. And so she goes and tells his, dead body in very awkward Webby fashion that she forgives it. And then she does an awkward punch on the arm, and you hear squishy embalming noises.
Beautiful.
Webby, quick question.
Yes.
Did Steve the Ox show up in like a Jedi ghost form, just him there standing on his hind legs wearing a robe?
No, he was best man at the wedding.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, there's a good one with her gaggle of children that she can use as definitely not slaves.
Oh my god.
She opens a farm, an ox farm. There you go.
Oh,
And remember, for YouTube, he meant to say interns.
Very unpaid interns, yes.
Unpaid children.
That's why you can't see that I'm using quotation fingers for
Family
interns.
labor.
Oh my god.
Because apparently YouTube does not like that word.
Oh my lord. Okay.
And that's it. That's all I got.
Okay, question. Did Webby have anything to do with her father's death? I'm curious now.
Nobody will ever know.
Valid. That's right.
I'll
Well-
keep that a secret all through every campaign we ever play.
Oh my
Yeah.
lord.
Yeah, Deshai doesn't have kids. She's not really, or like kids of her own. She's not really interested in that. I think she just basically goes around. Oh god, I can't hear myself. Basically goes around to help the people in need, and then sometime, I guess, you said it was a year for Night Scratch's body
Yeah.
to be finished, right?
Right.
So I think that first year and a half, she and everyone else meets up with Night Scratch, tries to punch him for worrying her, and then hurts her hand because he's made of metal or dragon knight or whatever you called it.
Oh my god. No, he has a normal flesh body now. What do you mean?
Oh yeah. We talked about it before about giving him a drag or a metal body kind of deal.
Oh yeah, that's well, okay, that's true. He's more metallic now. Wow,
Fighter
You're a
okay.
with
flesh boy.
Okay, now he's actually the first of the Dragon Forge. Holy crap.
Yeah. So, there's one more in her old family that she wants to find again. She would probably ask Livia if she knows how to locate or if she can find something to be able to locate someone in a different realm.
Mm-hmm.
And I think either through Livia or through something else, she finds a method to bring Eve back to them, who is now, I told you before, a changeling because in that past she lost her actual body and it got replaced.
Yeah.
The changeling one.
I mean, I don't know if Fable would allow it, but could I perhaps use the dream spell and go through dreams and try to find their dream,
Sure.
make contact?
It'll take a long time, but it's
Yeah.
possible.
Yeah, it would be a long search ish.
Yeah, that's fine. That works out. So I'm thinking that she would go, spreading Narami's teachings around the world and, come back every now and then, visit her family, friends, and, recover Eve when Livia figures her location and whatnot. And
For that, I'll have to say it takes a few years because of how many.
Oh, yeah,
because of
that's
the fact that Livia has to go through multiple dreams, and even though she does try her best and time moves differently in the dream world, you're asking her to look for quite literally a needle in a haystack. So it will take many years for that to come to fruition.
question.
yeah.
Could Dashai use divine intervention to help?
It can help. It would narrow it down a little bit easier, but he's essentially trying to find someone in a different world entirely, like a
Yeah.
different reality. So even with the gods' help, it'll still kind of be really difficult. It'll narrow it down, sure, but it'll still take years, I'm afraid.
Oh wait, no, sorry, that was Webby's roll. Sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I'd be level 20, so I'd still get a free divine intervention every few weeks.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Webby assassinated her father.
Okay, so Dashai
You
is.
killed her.
Oh my god.
Holy shit!
Oh my goodness. So you're saying Dashai.
Did you hire Ink to do it?
Canon now. We gotta figure this shit out. I'll get back to it. Hang on.
Oh my god. Heavy.
So
Oh
I
my
was kind of
God.
expecting this would take about 10 years or so.
Yes.
So that'd be like, the first 10 years helping Livia, tried to track Eve, and then, going around, spreading around these teachings.
Mm-hmm.
And I think 15, or like when it hits the 15-year mark, I think, like, she just goes off on one of her, travels, says goodbye to everyone, and disappears.
Okay. A question though, out of curiosity, does Dashai marry Loom, or does that not happen? Because I remember you. Oh, this is a while back. You did share some
Yeah.
interest in it, but we never really talked about it fully. So.
Yeah, I think they're together, just not like officially married
Okay.
kind of deal. So
All right, I was just curious because we never really talked about it that much. I do know you shared interest in it before, so okay.
yeah.
Gotcha.
So I believe 15 years she disappears with no trace
Gotcha.
kind of deal, as if she never existed in this world.
Mm-hmm.
But
You'll always remember.
yeah, but I think like when people ask about her, like with Dawn and Callie, I think Dawn and Callie say that she's fine. She's just gonna be gone for a while.
Yes, because at this point in time, Dawn would have gotten their memories back due to Dashai's healing magic as well as some help from Raphael. He would have gotten his memories back. Still, there are times where he does have moments where his memories are a bit faded, but he remembers a vast majority of things. So yeah.
Yeah, and he has his other family members now there to help him.
Mm-hmm.
Don Bull, you son of a bitch.
How dare you, you son of a bitch.
Oh, and Lewis would keep bringing that joke up every now and then.
Yeah, but the joke is it's not bold, it's confidant.
Oh my god.
Oh,
No, I'm kidding.
Wait, but
Don Brave.
but the people of Athens are allergic to sunrise because dawn is tough on Greece.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I hate that. I got that before you even said anything. I was like, no.
Oh,
He did
Fuck
it.
you.
I agree with Cody.
I take that with
We
full
love you,
pride.
Chris.
I take a fuck you to upon its full pride.
But close thing.
Proud.
Another thing for Don. He does, like I mentioned, although his memories are fully back, some still are kind of faded. There are still times where, because of the sadly the injuries he did dealt with, he does still have like really bad anger issues. So most of the time he takes that out on the clips, and honestly, he kind of deserves it. Also,
Because it's like, I did nothing wrong this time. Keyword this time.
Also, it's a bit strange because, as Dashai would have noticed, her and Dawn are about the same age. Eclipse is the oldest one, and Night Scratch is quite literally still the same as when you first saw him. So,
Yeah.
it's kind of weird because he's technically the youngest of you all now.
And Eve is just a new, different race.
Yes,
Now a
and
dragonborn.
Yes, and you've completely changed races. So things are very interesting in this family. Dawn and Dashai are still twins. Eclipse is the oldest one. Night Scratch is a robot and still the same age as when you last saw him. And Eve is a completely different race. So yeah, very odd family you have here.
Yeah, I do.
Yes. Okay. And with that, I guess one last thing before I give my final goodbyes. That was it for you, Dusha. I mean,
Yeah, that's it.
okay. Peppers, is there anything you would like to add, as well as you, Cody?
I have a thing, but it's kind of important that it go last. So, Kyle, what Pippers do? What the dog doing?
The dog too.
Oh, I'm not mute. I was muted.
Pipper's shocked to death that Lucas has procreated twice. Again.
Oh, I already knew you were procreated several times. It's not a shock to me.
Oh my god.
This was literally something. This was literally something I made fun of you for several years.
But now there's more of his spawn running around.
I have very high passive perception.
Yes, you do.
Anyway, so whatever happened with finding the former leaders?
It took about 2 years, but he was finally found. Turns out that him and his son were trying to reestablish we're trying to take over a other group of another clan of kobolds.
How well that work out for him?
Honestly, they got their shit kicked in. They were beaten to a pulp. But yeah, there's still stories say that they're still, after they were beaten up. It turns out that after they were beaten up, a small group of adventurers going on the journey found them, finding out that there was a wanted poster on them, caught them alive. It was kind of easy, seeing as they're already beat up. They kind of felt really bad for them, so they're just like, yeah, we shouldn't even bother with this, and just tied them up in rope and brought them to town.
Okay. During one of my trips, I come back and, basically they are going to have to pay for betraying our kind by the worst thing imaginable. Community service.
Why?
You monster.
You monster.
What? Rehabilitation and reconstruction?
And they are going to have to take care of the kobold children.
Oh no.
Oh no!
For the next 10 years.
Oh,
They
Lord.
are responsible for every new hatched kobold child.
Oh my lord, that's a lot
They-
of them. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, we breed like rabbits.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, is right.
Would Pipper's daughter taking over, would she kind of like put any kind of like limitation number into place for families, or
Yes. So not to overdo it, she would
because
put a limitation.
resources are finite sometimes?
Yes, she would put a limitation.
There's only so many dead Pope.
Oh my lord.
Okay, so I guess we invent kobold birth control. Anyway,
Oh my lord. We'll figure this out in post.
KBC.
So here's what Pippers has been up to for Pippers is for like he's now 34 years old. He is still
Kobold.
he still looks the same pretty much.
I would imagine that that Pippers would have become more robotic at some point, to be honest, or more high tech.
Nah, he's fine. He hasn't changed. That's for the metal Pippers that he created to help with finding other kobolds, which at one point one may have gone rogue, but we don't talk about that.
Right, Croy. Someone in the chat wants you to say root beer.
Is it Minx?
No, it's
Nope, it's
Tracy.
Tracy.
It's Tracy.
Do you want what root beer?
She said, can you ask Ryko to say root beer, please?
Root beer.
What root beer?
Yeah, I don't know why she wants you to say.
Yeah, everyone says I say root beer weird. It's just root
now
beer.
Mean wants it. Yeah, so
Root beer. Root beer.
It's root beer.
Sound.
Root beer.
okay, Means
My
is making fun of
grandfather
you
has
now.
a thick Appalachian accent, and that's what he sounds like when he says root beer. Why does your Midwestern ass sound like that?
I don't know. There's so many fucking Scandinavians here.
Root beer.
It's just root beer.
Root.
Root beer.
Root beer.
Root beer. I'm saying it right. It's root beer.
It sounds like you're saying with a U. So root.
But it's
beer.
root.
Like a U with an umlaut.
God damn it! I fucking hate this. I hate this as my legacy. First of all,
Kyle, trust me. Take my hand.
what? No. Why?
I will ensure your legacy.
Listen. I'm known for two word phrases: root beer and werewolf cock, and I don't like either of them.
Whose fault is that though?
Both
Root
are
beer is
mine,
one word.
technically.
One compound word.
And we could talk about my old thick accent.
Oh,
Anyway,
my gosh.
um,
I find it funny how just like you saying root beer just somehow summoned Minx back into chat.
I wouldn't doubt she's always been there. Anyway, yeah, no, other things for Pippers. Pippers is basically now hopping through dimensions, both solving crimes, protecting kobolds. One time, he has to, he actually was hired to give a cease and desist letter by a vampire to a gnome in Waterdeep to stop saying he killed Strahd, or else he's gonna get a lawsuit.
Oh no, when ads started. Oh no, I think they missed that part.
Aw.
Well,
I didn't.
subscribed.
I didn't ask Fable at all if that was okay for me to say. I probably should have.
Fable?
Fable's dead.
I killed him.
Good job, you did it.
Oh yeah, Tracy didn't hear what you said. Tracy's saying say it again.
Oh,
Wait,
Pipper.
We got 10
Pipper.
seconds left on ads.
Hello.
Hello.
Microphone
Hello.
just got disconnected.
Hello, welcome
I
back.
hate it.
And ads are done.
I didn't know if it. Oh.
Mhm. What?
Hello.
No, you're fine. I was just saying, Tiala's right. You do have yourself to blame for that last part, the second one.
Yeah, Pippers, you want to explain what you did again to the straw thing?
Yes, I had been hired by Strahd to give a cease and desist letter to a gnome for claiming that he killed him at level 5.
Oh my god. Oh my lord. Oh my
To
actual
be fair, that
lord.
story about the group that bought all of the land so that the vampire wasn't invited to his own house, and that's how they defeated Strahd. They could have done that at level 5.
True. That's pretty smart.
That actually
It's
is
an entire
incredibly smart.
It's an entire campaign of real estate deals.
The truest evil of groups. Homeowner associations.
Real estate.
Yeah,
Oh
real
my
estate.
God. Oh
Yeah,
my
oh
lord.
god.
Real estate is the real monster.
It is.
They
Okay.
slayed it too.
Oh my lord. Okay, so yes, that is what happens in Peppers' ending. Well, I'm gonna say 3 final words before Cody says his final thingy. As I mentioned,
Oh, actually, I was. I was going to do Priscus and then your final words and then like a Marvel style stinger for my little thing I DM'd you about.
Yeah.
But I've just realized I don't want to elaborate on what Priscus has been up to.
Okay.
He's been doing adventures, and maybe we'll play some of them out, and maybe we won't.
Okay. Oh my god, we don't talk
He's
about
still a
flesh
young
golems.
Eladrin.
He is. Okay, so here's what happens. The curtains slowly draw to the ending of Aquaria. You all have done it. You all came together in the weirdest of ways. You all were different. Stories tell of of a pink dragonborn who goes around healing those in need. Will Dushai ever return home? I don't know. Maybe she will, maybe she won't. In time. But stories tell of her very strange dragonborn doing her own thing, helping others, so you know she's still alive. Webby. Well, you hear stories of a halfling who's both really good and really bad at her job in Silvermoon. There's no in between. There is either good or bad stories about her. There's also rumors of a baby fight club, but no one knows if that's true or not. The minute Lucas hears that, he's just like, yep, that's Webby. That's Webby, alright.
Yep.
We made some stupid shit canon.
Yes, you did. You did. The
I
world.
hate it.
I'm the god of this world. How do you think I feel?
This campaign was the wildest shit, and I love it.
I
I
hate
did
it.
it.
Such I'm not done, guys. Don't make me cry.
Sorry.
All of you went on to do their thing. Some of you started off as petty thieves, standing in cat shit, not knowing who you are. But look at you now. You have families. You have everything. In time, Aquaria would grow to be one of the most well-known places. You contributed many things in the future, and still, many of you have long lives to go. There are still stories for you to tell, still things for you to do. As I mentioned, we might do a couple one-shots with your characters in time. But for now, we come to a close on the book of the Tales of Aquaria, Rise of the Long Forgotten. I just want to say thank you guys for sticking with me for 3 years. Three of you stuck with me for 3 years. The other 3, I want to thank you for sticking with us for 2.5 years. Just want to say I love you all, and thanks, guys. It's been fun running Tales from Aquaria with you all. I hope you all enjoyed. I know I did.
We did.
We did.
And with that,
I did a lot.
yeah. And
Can I,
with
wait, before
Yeah.
we officially close, can I run one? Can I speak one more scene?
sure.
It's a dark and stormy night. Mr. Windermere is restless, but he doesn't know why. He awakes from his slumber as a shadowed figure leans in close. He smells his rotten breath as the figure says, "Webigail sends her regards," and a knife plunges into his throat.
Oh shit!
Heavy.
She killed her father. Or,
Death
had
to
to kill her.
tyrants.
Ink
Yep.
dabs.
And no, that does not conflict with her forgiving him later.
Oh my god.
She forgives him because she's the last one standing.
Yes. Just thanks, guys, for being here. Really hope you enjoyed this ending. But like I said, many of your children and those of you that take under your care, such as disciples, people you save, would go on to do many great things in the future. Dushai, thanks to your spreading of Nairimi's name, she once again joins the gods up in the higher planes of heaven. Because at the moment, she was once a higher god, but then became a lesser god due to her own making. But thanks to your teachings, she takes her place up there again, much to her dismay. But she accepts that you won't listen to her one way or the other.
I did it. Bachka.
Yes. And with that, yeah, Tales from Aquaria is officially over. I guess we should probably go raid someone. I don't know. I'm kind of sad. I don't want to go
Yes.
anywhere now.
There's
think
something
Cody
else.
Yeah, Cody had some.
Yes, Cody?
So, Neil Gaiman. I heard it from Neil Gaiman. I think maybe someone else said it first. But on a long enough timeline, every story ends in death. And we all played mortal characters. Perhaps some of us are very, very long-lived, but one day we all die. And you all had different ideas of what the afterlife might look like for you.
Getting heavy.
You weren't expecting to wake up in a bookshop.
What?
Oh no, I'm in hell!
I think someone said
It's-
Matt Damon.
What?
The fuck?
I don't know. Continue.
Matt Damon? Okay then. But you all, many, many years later, many decades or even centuries later, after the conclusion of our story, find yourselves, without knowing how you got there, in a cozy used bookshop. It's one of those places that has like a little reading lounge with comfy couches and chairs where you can sit and read your purchases. And there's a table in the center of that sort of reading nook. And sitting at it are two people.
Probably
One of them you
Nazir
recognize.
fan?
No, but good references, good meetings. I'm looking forward to season 2.
Yes,
Flop.
One of them's the Traveler, and the other one you've never seen before. What does the Traveler say to our gathered party?
Hold on, I'm about to throw hands with my friend. She knows what this is about.
No nuts,
I'm-
no butts, no coconuts.
I'm confused. What the fuck's going on?
I have no idea what you want me to do with this one, Cody, but there does nothing. It appears. Hello, everyone. Thanks for the head pats, mates. I appreciate it. You're the only nice one to me right now. Well, that and Karsten, Sane, and Anne, and Cody, Chris, but Kyle's kind of a goblin. But it's okay.
What?
I said kind of. Kind of.
No!
Oh my
I've been at least as goblin-y. See what I'm doing right now.
Yes, I do, Tracy. Anyway, okay, like I was saying, right, everyone, hello again. It's nice to see you in your afterlife. Right, apparently my friend here has an offer for you.
Got a question.
Yes,
How'd I die?
possibly old age.
On the toilet, I heard.
On the toilet?
I thought it was an explosion.
Oh my god, how good it's
An explosion on the toilet. Yeah.
Oh, right, explosive diarrhea. That's right.
That is not how I go.
No, there was an actual bomb. You remember he went back when he wanted to put this thing in his ass? Well, that's how he went.
Oh,
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 damn it!
right.
He tested it out one day and it failed miserably.
God damn it!
Okay.
I will not consign that to canon.
Please
I
don't.
say like I have a choice. I'm not going to encourage Kyle to consign it to canon.
I'm not canning anything to this.
Yeah, Fable's not obligated to consign this entire scene to canon if they don't want to.
I give up. I'm going to sleep.
Okay, here's what happens. The person at the table next to the traveler waves at you all and invites you to sit down. They look human, but there's some weird stuff about them that gives them away as something not human. They're wearing strange clothing overall. The pants are a material you've never seen. They're wearing a short-sleeved shirt and a vest that is stitched with symbols and words that seem to shift as you read them. In front of the person, there is a cup of coffee, and there is a set of strange dice. And this person speaks up and says, "Hi. I've been a friend of the Travelers for a while, and they've been helping me with a project I'm working on. I need people to... I need middle managers. I need someone to delegate the running of something very important to. It's been difficult getting it off the ground, and I need your influence. Fable,
Yes.
did you have the chance to upload that image into the Foundry?
No, I did not.
Ah well, I'll post it in Discord.
Okay.
Haha, a secret for only us and nobody in chat. Fuck y'all.
Oh yeah.
Oh my lord.
But this person leans over the table with a twinkle in their eye and says, "I'm building a new world, and I need new gods."
I have no idea.
Any of you want a promotion?
Oof.
I'll have you know.
What
I
would
have
Olivia
no...
say to this?
This one you don't know. This is on Cody. I don't know what's going on. I'm confused too, as much as everyone else.
Yeah, I got that the other day
Got it
I
from who?
from Aiko.
Oh,
I think Lucas would say, he would just kind of like just look to Olivia and take her hand in his, and would just say that I'll go wherever you. Yeah.
I mean, we're kind of dead.
True.
This is a kid.
I look so young though. I mean, I always
What?
look young, but
Yeah, true. You always look good. Oh God, our children are probably grew up to be such beautiful kids.
I mean, kids. They were adults
Sorry,
like a while
adults,
ago,
yeah.
but
I mean, yes, they're
Aren't they like grandkids?
They're beautiful adults, and oh God, they had such cute grandkids. Our grandkids were so beautiful. Oh,
Webby will rattle her walker at him and say, "Only if I could be the god of the underworld."
wait, Webby, why do you sound old but look young?
I'm 65, you bastard.
But you look young.
Well, this is a fucking weird place. I don't know.
Oh,
probably appear the way we want to.
Are you saying I
Shit like
don't
that.
need this walker?
no, you can be
Yeah.
young again.
I
She
don't
hops the
wanna
walker
die.
right at Lucas's face.
Oh, God, yep, that's.
Oh shit, I feel young again.
Question: If we become gods, can we make fun of Lucas for all eternity?
Yes.
Fuck yeah, let's go!
Oh,
They're notoriously petty.
Pippers!
What?
I should know I am one.
If I become a god, that means that I won't get lost in Silvermoon and fall into a sewer and die.
That is how Webby died. She fell in the sewer and died.
No, she didn't fall into a sewer and die. She got isekai'd like Mario.
Oh my god, get out of here. I refuse to accept that as canon. That is bullcrap.
Actually, that is the canon story from the original Mario Brothers game.
Listen, unless they change the voice actor, I don't care about this fucking movie.
I know, but I just wanted established that he is from Brooklyn, and that was the canon story in the 1980s.
Yes, it was
True.
supposed to be a Brooklyn Italian and not a real Italian, which is why it was the Mimi Italian voice.
Which, if you want further proof, there is an anime movie made back in the 80s that got Luigi's coloring wrong that has that story.
Right.
Yes, Brooklyn Rage, man.
And
Listen,
also
the only canon in Mario I care about is the fucking real live action one with John Leguizamo.
And I was about to say,
That was exactly what I was about to say, and I didn't want to interrupt Kyle. No,
Sorry.
Oh my
That's
god.
okay.
Wait, I guess we got an important question though. Does this mean Webby's now voiced by Chris Pratt?
No.
No. Yeah,
Also,
she turns into Waluigi.
And also that was the story of the Super Mario Brothers Super Shows.
I love
Wow.
Super Mario Brothers.
Oh,
Super Show.
yes.
Mr. God, I don't know. I have a question. If I want to not be a god anymore, like if I try it out, is there like a trial period? Like a 3-month free godhood? Can I unsub?
Your perception of time is going to go a bit weird once you get to that level, but I mean, yeah, it's not unheard of.
Oh my lord.
Right, I mean, it was wasted for an intellect like mine to be wasted. I mean,
I'm
and
gonna,
being a god is a matter of perception. If I don't consider myself a god, even if I'm a god, then maybe I'm not a god. Right?
Webby's gonna snub with Amazon Prime so she can see if she likes it before paying real money.
Further question. If we do this, will we be able to interact with each other still?
Of course. You'll be a pantheon together.
Wonderful. Livia, you know what this means? We can
That
have
you
a...
haven't had enough of me yet? I'm impressed.
I never could get enough of you.
Ugh.
But I was thinking,
Oh my god.
date among the cosmos.
Oh my lord.
We could actually have a date among the stars. How great would that be?
Yeah. Pretty good. Sure.
We could visit your favorite constellations.
Oh. Right, so
I'm in.
Oh. Hang on, I just heard a crash from the basement. I need to go check out my wife.
Uh-oh. Hopefully she's okay and it's just the ghost haunting your house.
If you make that joke and then find out it's something bad, that you're gonna kind of look like a butt.
That's why I say I hope she's okay and it's just the ghost haunting the house that made the crashing sound.
So I think.
Mm.
Oh my gosh.
I hope no one's hurt. That's why I said that first. No one hurt, just ghost shenanigans,
Shenanigans.
Shenanigans, yes.
All good. All good. All good.
Oh, see? Okay. Gonna make me feel bad.
Okay, so.
Also, I would just like to say Matt Mercer dressed as Gambit is so accurate, it's scary.
Oh my god, we're ending the stream soon, so you can go phantasm over that.
It's not a Tales from Aquaria stream if Karst doesn't just abandon us to watch Critical Role.
Right?
First
God, they're all
opportunity.
Marvel characters!
There he goes again.
Yeah.
There it is.
Mhm.
We should honestly start charging Laura Bailey just because he keeps talking about her and we can hear her on his end of the thing.
Yes, they are!
Oh my god.
Okay, so just want to say thank you all, everyone who came. Really hope you all enjoyed. I have no idea where Cody's going with this. We'll probably figure it out off screen. Just real quick. Like I said, there is a very interesting thing called thank you for the head pats, Gage. I appreciate it. There is, yes, that is what it's called. God no. Yes, I have no idea when campaign 2 will become a thing. I am working on stuff in the background. Story-wise, I don't know. I'm not feeling as confident as I once was. So see when that happens. I'm kind of starting to understand what Tarsus is going through. So yeah, see what happens when it happens. Wanted to thank you all again. Yeah, thanks to everyone in the chat and you all, everyone. Seriously, guys, thank you so much for sticking with me for the duration of my first ever campaign. I really appreciate you all.
Thank you, Fable.
Thank you, Fable.
Thank you, Fable.
I have no idea who to raid. Someone give me an idea. Chris.
I already paid my points for it.
Yes, I'm gonna raid
well-
myself. There we go.
I think you should raid somebody
Who
who needs
is
viewers.
online? Who I like?
I know someone who's playing D&D right now that you could raid.
Sure, I guess. That'd be nice.
Nikoko is.
I think you should raid
Nikoko.
somebody who needs viewers badly, like Critical Role or Pokemon.
Wow.
No.
Well, if that's the case, then it'd be Gamer Crazy 20. Game Crazy 20.
There's a channel called Transplanar RPG that's very cool. I don't know. They've got 29 viewers right now. What's Sneakoko standing at?
6.
All right, raid Sneakoko then.
And Game Crazy, who's in the D&D game as well, has 4.
Alright, give me the thing. I'm totally streaming right now. Alright, Kiala, we'll raid you then. Totally, yeah.
Yeah.
You're not streaming, you goblin. Also, share some of your snacks with me, I swear. I'll share mine. God, talking to Kiala is dumb.
You say Max, you should raid your own channel because I paid 3,000 points for that.
Raid your own channel, Fib. I will. Thank you.
Like,
Should I refund him the points?
that isn't
No,
the thing.
no, don't do that.
Chris is rarely here. He's fine with wasting points, though.
You can also refund the points, though, too.
No, I don't need to do that.
Okay.
What else do I
Diallo.
have to spend my points on?
Kiala, you are literally my friend, and I love you, but you won't share your snacks with me, so that makes me not like you.
Wow.
That's right, I'm a
Fine.
child.
I'm gonna do this and be a bastard.
Okay, I'm gonna raid the person Car suggested, just cause I feel bad. There's so many people, everyone's suggesting something. I'm like, oh my lord. I wish I had multiple channels. I wish I could just raid myself. I'm gonna self-host myself, apparently.
You just need to follow more people.
I do, Cars. It's just no one's ever on is the problem.
Oh.
Yeah.
Either
You
way,
just need
guys,
to follow
I
more
gotta.
people who are on right now.
Either way, guys, I gotta bounce. I gotta go to the bathroom really bad.
Okay, go. Have fun.
Okay.
Good trip,
Okay, we're gonna raid Gamer Crazy because they seem like they're a
It's
nice
real
set.
weird.
He's getting ready for a very important flight.
Mm-hmm.
Just
I think we need to go down to the farm and get us a root beer.
a root beer.
I just want normal
dude.
gummies. I just want normal gummies, you butt.
Those Haribo root beer gummies, though.
Thanks,
Person is
me.
pooping. I'd rather go to New York and get a coffee with a hot dog.
Oh my god. There's that accent.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I'm
Then I
gonna,
can go see the orchestra play.
alright, I'm gonna hit the raid. Just want to say again, thank you everyone who came. I really
Kind
appreciate
of
it.
Boston than New York that you're doing that.
No,
what
Boston
the
is
fuck
a
is this
wicked
accent
accent.
I'm trying
We
to do?
can discuss the accent stuff after Fable
Yes.
goes to
We
the stream.
can.
Thank you everyone for coming. Thank you guys for being here for this epilogue of this 3.5-year long game. That was fabulous and full of laughs and emotions. It was great.
Yes, Mecha Wolf. Hello there to you too. Yes. I'm gonna try to
Raid
give.
somebody so I can rant about Boston accents.
Okay, calm down. Just let me get my freaking Jesus. Anyway, okay, bye everyone. Thank you for coming. This is 3 years. My heart hurts. I'm sad. I'm gonna go cry because my friends won't share gummies with me. Bye.
Lost.
Bye.
Don't raid. Don't say hi. Bye, guys. Love you. Bye. There, Chris. We raided someone. You can.
Okay. So what I was using was the New York accent where the AW over the O when you go to the orchestra and get a coffee. If you want to go to Boston and be wicked awesome and go to the orchestra and get a coffee, that's a little different.
Oh my lord.
You forgot to say kid. I raid with a Bostonian. You gotta say kid.
Kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I hate Boston because I'm a New Yorker. So it's just like I wouldn't speak with a Jersey accent.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I was talking shit about Connecticut. I was like,
God,
Connecticut is better, bruh.
Like people who say Illinois.
So did
I hope I'm reading them properly because this thing's acting kind of weird.